Previously on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. So the last time we saw our heroes, they were literally travelling away up north towards towards Tribor when they actually ran into the Cloud Giant and his castle in the sky. And you guys eventually hitched a ride with him, and he was basically saying he would take you to a place called Brimshanda. But I think with some good persuasion rolls, you managed to convince him to stop off in Tribor or on the way. So you started that going off. You had a group of dwarves attack the Cloud Castle, basically to try and take out the so-called giant threat, and they were riding on the back of a silver dragon. And again, you guys managed to talk your way out of trouble and managed to basically hitch a ride with them to Tribor just to plead your case for a bit, whereby you were given 24 hours to figure out what you wanted to do before being asked to move on. A few of you had a few things that you wanted to do while you were there, and that started to play out. But Briggs, the main one for you that hasn't really been come up yet, but I had to roleplay it slightly for you, is that the woman that you saw in your vision or dream or whatever you want to call it was actually the woman Durathra, who was actually is one of the heads of Tribor, or at least on the security side of things, and you've been fairly quiet since running into her later that day.
Does when I look around the Tribor, did I notice any buildings looking like it might be on fire in the future?
Certainly, you don't. I won't make you have to make any sort of a roll, but yeah, it would have. I think that might have been partly why you've been quiet, is that you've been taking some of that in, and you've thought, yes, this is what you've actually were seeing when you were there, actually, and obviously the fire giants were attacking at the time. But you went off with Bigby while he did some of his works, and then you guys ended up at the at this inn later, quite a shabby inn, but you were all waiting there when Vessa decided to go off and just have a look around the actually try and find the shrine of Timora and actually have a moment there. But he spotted a few giant relics while you were looking around, and when you made your way back to the inn, which is actually the point where we find everyone at the beginning of it, was it was getting late in the day, and you were literally some of you were having a couple of drinks and sitting around at the bar. But whether or not you, I'm assuming you've all bought rooms at the inn for the evening, and you're preparing to go up for rest. But it's really, would there have been anything more you would have done before going up?
Well, Vesser, after seeing what the giant runes spelled out at the graveyard, he would probably go seek out Briggs, specifically because of what he found.
Yeah, so I don't know. Bigby and Briggs are in the you're in the bar already. Maybe sitting at one of the tables, etc.
I'm in there. I'm drinking some of my own tea because I don't trust
anything.
Places.
Yeah, I mean it's one of the shabbier inns that you've compared to that place that you visited earlier in the day with Bigby. Oh. This is the complete opposite.
There was another kind of inn which was like you had to pay like 20 gold for a room for a night, and it was basically like a replica of Waterdeep. Like it was like really nice. It's like something that we were probably more used to.
Yeah, a very fancy looking place, or at least trying to replicate that style of look, but at a ridiculous price, or well, for most people, a ridiculous price. But yeah, you guys feel more. Well, I think Briggs probably feels more at home in the new place where you are.
Sure. Okay.
So Vesser will kind of walk in. He'll scan the room, finding Briggs and Bigby. He'll walk up to them and and nod to each in turn, and then he'll pull out a chair and sit down, which most likely creaks under his massive form. And he'll
And you
say,
sit on the chair backwards.
Yeah, and I totally sit backwards. I spin it around, sit it backwards. It look really cool, and we all roll initiative. Apparently.
Oh my god, he's like a down to earth.
I was
He's like
making
a
sure
down
it was
to earth
clear.
English teacher.
He'll kind of frown for a minute, and then he'll look to Briggs and he'll say, "The vision you had before we had control of the mines, when you and Bigby apparently fought fire giants. Did you ever figure out where that was? Could you divine that at all?"
What a curious question you ask. No, as a matter of fact, I have no idea at all.
Okay, and it might just be coincidence, but I was getting ready to commune with Cord when I saw that the tombstones in the graveyard where the Luck Temple is located had giant runes on them. I was able to find all of them thanks to the aid of the priest there, and they spell out the word fire giant. And the only anything that has had to do with fire giants that I've known of was your vision. And it made me suspicious. I had to come check with you, see if maybe you could help me figure out why I would say that there.
You know, I find it curious. You know why? Why would a fire giant write fire giant? Just the word fire giant somewhere.
Yeah, it's more
it
that
seems very
there was
unnecessary.
It was more that there was runes that
that's
said
like
fire.
you. It's like you writing rock guy. I don't know, on some piece of stone. I mean, that doesn't really make sense, right?
I don't know who wrote it. All I know is that you had a vision. You were transported to a place where fire giants were attacking, and suddenly we come here, and there's giant script that spells out fire giant. I didn't know if there was a connection or not.
Well,
It's also
if I were you,
It's also very, very old.
Well, if I'm gonna be mysterious here. Well, if I were you,
You say that out loud.
So that out loud, yeah.
I hope so.
If I were you, I'd talk to that woman there. I think she might know more.
Who did he point to?
Wait,
There's
is
no one there.
it the woman that I saw in my dreams?
Rita says, "I have no idea
Oh,
what
no,
you're talking about."
she was one of the leadership, right?
That's right. Yeah, she was the
okay.
guard woman you all met together earlier. Yeah,
At Vesser took her.
Oh, so you hang on. So Darathra, is that who you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
Urethra.
Okay, he cut out a minute for me, so I don't know.
yeah, I lost him as well.
Vesser will kind of like frown at that, and he'll say, "Why would Darathra know anything? What do you know that she knows?"
It's just a feeling. I get these instincts, you know, and I've got an instinct that she might be involved.
Yeah, Briggs is pretty good with those instincts. He knows when it's going to rain and everything.
I mean, isn't it her town anyway? So she should at least know some of the history.
Yeah, Rita's right. That's what I would assume, is that she would be in some way, shape, or form involved with what goes on here. I just don't know why that specifically would have to include fire giants, but I will inquire with her, I suppose.
Yes.
Since you won't tell him that
Go.
she was the dead guy, but that's fine, whatever.
Oh, that's such a close-knit party so far. Well done, guys. Well done.
I'm playing my cards close to the chest.
I
man.
know,
We all are.
man.
That's why we're
Everyone
not
is.
telling
That's-
Yeah.
That's why a lot of us don't know what the other's happening, even though we're so close.
Yeah.
So Vesser will nod to that, and he'll say, "All right, well, What time is it, James?
It's late. It's late now after your final thing. So yeah, it's at the end of the day now.
When there,
But I would offer my help, and I would want to go with you if you wanted to go talk to her.
Well, Vessa knows that you've got one more meeting with her before you leave. She did ask you to come back because of what Dalmath had asked if you had given the letter over, hadn't you? And she said she had to check a few things out before you guys leave. If you would come back. So yeah. So before you leave tomorrow, she did say, please come back.
Sylvester will nod to that, and he'll say, "All right. Well, we have to speak with her again tomorrow, so I'll bring it up with her then. She seems pretty forthright, so I think if she knows something, she'll let us know. Maybe we can possibly head something off at the pass and prevent some death."
So yeah, you all make your way to bed for the evening in the inn. It's not quite as comfy as Rosie's inn, but it's good enough on that front. And as time goes, sleep does take you. Vessa, during the night, you dream, or you assume it's a dream. You see that icy scape again of land with the broken tree and images of some of your friends frozen. However, this time you do see the priest. Messler is actually there. He's sitting down, looking out across the landscape. In his tattered brown robes, long unkempt beard, as you remember him, literally just sitting there, looking out across part of the devastation, but also the sun coming up and this new little tree seedling coming up out of this dead tree, and you're literally standing a ways off from him in the snow.
Is my blade with me at all?
You look around, and no, you don't seem to have any of your items. It feels like you're back in the robes that you would have worn when you were actually in the temple, etc. You seem to be more, it's kind of back in those sort of robes at the moment.
He will approach, and almost like without realizing it, kind of an autopilot, he'll put his hand over his heart, and he'll say, "Strength and honor, Priest Messler. How do I find you? How is this? What happened?"
He said, "Vessa, good to see you this morning. Please, come, sit." And he literally points you to sit nearby him and take a moment. And he says, "It's good to see you."
It's good to see you well, especially when it seems like few here are.
He said, yes, hard times. But sacrifices have to be made sometimes. And it seems that we were called to do some of that.
What do you mean?
You're on a path now, Vessa. You've got to continue moving on. You and your friends are doing well. He smiles slightly at you, like he's kind of proud of what you're already achieving. You're starting to realise he's saying things that he couldn't possibly know. It's a memory on that front.
I don't understand you. I'm sorry. I know I have trouble figuring things out. It's one of the reasons why I think Cord is drawn to me, because I do and not think. I don't mull.
Exactly. You're a creature of deed. That's no bad thing.
Please help me understand what's happening here. Are you still in with us in the land of the living? And is this a real place?
The fact that I'm here and we're talking means no, I'm not here. I'm no longer in Luskan. I think I have passed on. I can feel that.
Did you fall in battle? Is the temple still standing?
I don't know. This is as much a mystery as he literally looks around and points to things around you as it is to you. But I'm allowed to talk to you for some reason. I don't know for exactly what reason, but maybe it's to help with you on the path. I understand that you may have already solved one issue. I don't believe something with fire giants? I don't know.
I think I may be closer than I was. I'm currently I'm not in Westgate. Where am I? Sorry.
Sorry, you're in Tribor.
Tribor, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm in Tribor. There are giant runes in the cemetery here. They spell out fire giant, old. One on our party had a vision of somewhere being attacked by fire giants. He told me to talk to one of the head lawmakers here. She might know more, so I am following that path. But my path is also going to take me close to Luskin. I will find the temple. I will find you if you are still here. And if not, I will lay you to rest as is by the rights of Cord.
Thank you, Vesa. That's appreciated. But you're already on a path now, and it's making a difference. But you need to come back home. You need to come north.
We are heading in that direction. Is that why Cord is allowing you to speak with me, just to tell me to head north? Is there anything else I need to know?
Yeah. You need to wake up.
What?
You need to wake up. And at that point you do.
Over, you're like, wake up, wake up,
wake up.
You
It's that
start.
scene in Airplane where you're just all taking turns slapping me.
You've been asleep for 18 hours.
No, you wake with a start, Vesa. Literally in the bed that you were on, with a guy with a large blade, literally standing over your bed. And we're gonna have to roll initiative.
I want to grapple him. Okay.
Oh shit.
Hang on, is anyone sharing a room with him? Oh, me.
Yes, yeah. Yes, you.
Ah,
are
shit,
on
there's
that
someone in
bed.
front of me.
Oh fuck.
Jamie and I can't get away from being roommates, apparently. In every game we're in, it always happens.
You make
Where's,
that choice.
Where's Rita?
Oh, yes, I was so asleep.
I'm apparently in the same
Oh,
room
wow,
as
okay.
Briggs.
Okay, I can't see Rita, but I can see Briggs.
I can't see where you are.
It's all right.
Do you want us to roll initiative as well?
You
or
do
should we wait
indeed.
till-
Yeah.
Alright then.
And
I suppose
basically,
we-
anyone that's not Vesa, you're going to have to make a perception check and see how well you do, whether there's going to be a surprise round or not.
Can I
Is
roll to
my,
stay asleep?
16.
Okay.
22.15.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Rita's going to be.
Wasting those crits on initiative.
Oh.
Still not as fast as me, though.
Right. Okay. So perception-wise, you need to be above a 15. So
Yes!
figured there won't be a surprise round on you. That's okay.
And I act first.
Oh yeah, perception.
Yeah. You go. Yeah. Do your perception roll.
No.
But
No,
what I don't understand now is, obviously, we're in bed.
You are in bed.
So I wouldn't be in my armour, which doesn't really give me...
You will not be in your
Any-
armour. Yes.
But I'd probably sleep with a knife under the pillow.
Yep, that's quite possible. I would agree with
Yeah.
that. I think it's one of those ones on that front. So Rita,
Here's a question, James.
Yeah,
My
go on.
familiar would be in the room with me.
that's a really good point. Yep, yeah. Roll with advantage on that one. Yeah.
As in perception on me, or
No, because
Okay.
I think your owl would have its perception, and it would be able to warn you. Yeah, you're absolutely
Awesome.
absolutely.
wait? So wait, am I rolling it with the owl? Is that's what's happening?
Yeah, I would check with that. If it gets above a 15 with advantage, you'd be yeah.
Yeah.
Well
So
done.
does that mean I'm up, or is it just my owl, which is?
Your owl would have been able to warn you, so it's going to be you're coming with a
Alright.
start as this is going on, but there won't be a surprise round on you.
Cool.
Briggs, what
For
was
an
your
initiative,
perception?
it makes sense, doesn't it?
Briggs, did you roll perception?
Perception, no. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I wasn't aware we were doing it. Perception. What's with the new macros you put up there?
There's a whisper one in there for you. What other ones have you got?
I've got ability checks.
Oh yeah, you
initiative
can
fix,
just
and
roll off of
recruits.
those if you want for your for ability checks and things like that. So Rita and Briggs are going to be hit before they realise what's going on, and then has everybody
we
rolled
could always
for?
not be here.
Sorry, say again.
Wait, I'm not in the same room as
We
the
could
people.
always just not be here. They could just wait for us to wake up.
Yes, yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, Yeah, they could wait. That's definitely true. So okay, let's just get the surprise round out of the way first.
Yeah,
then.
but me and whoever aren't surprised though, right?
That's
So we
correct. Yeah,
act
it's only the
in-
people that failed the
Yeah.
perception as all this was.
It's
going
just
on.
I act first, that's all. And so I want to attack before he attacks me.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, no, it's just purely the two that failed. So Briggs, yeah. So the blade above your head comes down with a short sword attack.
Vesser, you mean?
No, not Vessa. No, because you're
okay.
not surprised because you've woken everyone else up in this
Oh,
scenario.
look at Briggsy in his own room.
Briggs, yeah, 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Would you be
Are
in
you
your armor
sleeping
in
in
bed?
your armor?
Oh no, but he'd
Oh
be
no,
unarmored,
then
unarmored
yeah, but unarmored defense would be.
Yeah, that's what I mean, we need to
15
make
at this
sure.
point. So yeah, that hits.
Okay, so yeah, you do take seven piercing, and then you have to make a DC 12 Constitution save just to see if the poison hits.
Yeah. Constitution save. Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, so you do take three poison damage as well on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, then it goes round to Rita, the same thing. Okay, yeah. So
No.
I mean, it isn't that much damage.
no,
but-
No,
it's not.
too
It's
bad.
not a crit
Yeah.
on that front.
Good.
So yeah, you do have to
Constitution.
roll the Constitution save just to see if the poison does not take things. So 4 damage, and not the worst surprise round on that front that you could have had on that one. And then it's round to Sigurd's turn. Yeah, who startles awake after the shout from Vessa as he comes
He opens
round.
his eyes and he sort of, I imagine he sleeps like this, you know? With his hands behind the pillow.
I could do.
Clutching the great sword that he's got behind him.
Yeah,
The great
Dagger.
sword.
Yeah.
and he'll just launch up and stab this thing in his face, hopefully.
In his face. Yep. Go for it.
Am I considered stealth because he's not expecting me?
Oh yeah, I'll allow it.
No, you're not stealth.
Good try, though.
Okay, 1 sec, right.
Stealth. sleep.
12.
Yeah, no. So you come to and you try to stab out with the dagger, but you don't have any luck on that front. But you do startle the guy for a moment as
Can I
he was
put
expecting
the
you to be
dagger into
completely
my other
asleep.
hand and attack him with my offhand attack?
No, not this round. But yeah, you
Or
can.
can I punch him with my offhand?
you can
then?
do free actions or anything like that if you want. Is there anything else you want to try and do in your turn?
No. Can I be a monk for this round?
Just for this
Just
one.
this round.
Yep.
No, that's all I can do then. At least I got a dagger though.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Rita, okay, yeah, you so you come round with the with after the initial stab of the blade, and you see this guy rearing back for his next attack, but you're quicker off the mark than he is. What do you do?
Yeah, I got stabbed, so Rita just yelps because she doesn't like screaming, and she uses 2 sorcery points to cast darkness on herself.
Okay, the whole room in there is now complete pitch black. No problem.
And
What would you like to do?
I just need to. So that's nice. She's gonna kind of hit the floor a bit to make it seem like she's moving away, if that makes sense.
Okay. Let's try and do some sort of deception then. Do a deception roll then. See how you do. It's a bit of a weird combination, that one, but it's not. maybe just to roll sleight of hand or something like that to do it.
Okay.
No, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. The deception.
We'll go with the
is
first
fine.
one.
Deception, of course.
We'll let that go. So yeah, it may have worked, but that the entire room you're in is completely black right now. Any free action things you want to try and do? Are you happy where you are?
I'm not happy actually. But
you're not doing anything about it.
It'll probably be safe to stay still for now.
Okay. No worries. Next on the list, Briggs. So yeah, you come round. The guy took one stab at you, but now you're again quicker off the mark than he is.
Do I see my greatsword anywhere?
Yeah, you can see it. I imagine it's on the table next to the bed, not vastly far away from you. I'm sure Briggs wouldn't be far away from his blade.
No, I'm gonna do something more fun. I'm gonna shift and I'm gonna jump at his throat and use my main attack that I never ever use because it's useful.
Yep. So you instantly shift into in that one. Yeah. Well, you definitely hit, and he's startled as you literally bite down on him instantly on that front, and you do pretty good on the damage front. Nice, good first hit.
And I gain temporary hit points.
Okay.
And that's a short rest ability. That's cool.
Yeah, not bad at all.
There we go.
Okay, right. Round to the assassins' turns then. Okay. So they're going to return. Briggs, the one on you is going to try and return the favour again. An 18 to hit. So yeah, it does manage to. So another 7 and another saving throw for the poison. Yeah. So you now you've raged and changed. It has no.
I haven't raged yet.
Well, yeah, you've shifted at least. Sorry, yeah, you've managed to burn that off before it can actually get through to you. Right, next one on the list, Big B. He takes the one swipe at you before you can.
Okay, as a reaction, I would like to cast Shield.
Absolutely, you can
which
indeed.
Gives me my temporary hit points.
Okay, cool.
So that is currently 13 hit points. Right.
Lovely. Okay, so he goes for the attack. 15 to hit. So
actually misses.
Yep. So yeah, you're thanks to your familiar, you're awake.
Oh yeah, like it squawks, and I immediately grab my staff and just
dart to one side, and you manage to pull that one off. Rita, the guy with you will try doing his attack. Obviously in darkness, so disadvantage on his attack.
Was he persuaded by the noises moving away?
Well, he's definitely got disadvantage to it. So I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit on that front. So yeah, he swipes blindly in the dark, but doesn't connect. And then round to the one with Sigurd, a 19 to hit. So I think that will be good. So 7, and then a Constitution save for the poison.
Con.
Yeah, Constitution. Yeah, that's it.
Ooh.
So yeah, you do feel the bite of the poison. It doesn't have as much effect on you as it should. You only take half that, so you only take one of that.
Oh, I get advantage because I'm a dwarf.
Oh, roll again then.
You don't like it when we call you a dwarf. How come you can call you a dwarf and we can't?
We can say it.
Don't even go there, Conrad. That's mad.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't quite.
I want to know.
Okay, and then the one on Vesa, he swings for a 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, yeah, so 5 damage, and do you
Vesa
say you're on the poison or not?
Let's see, this is Constitution?
Yep, DC 12, yep. No, so you do take another 6 on top of that from the
okay, so that's
from the
11. So that knocks me down to, let's see, 19. Vesser will use his reaction to use Cord's Rebuke.
Excellent. Okay.
So what he does is, like, he wakes up, he kind of sees what's happening, he looks over and he sees Sigurd, and then as he looks back, the blade sinks down into his arm, and he looks at it, and he looks up at the guy, and he grabs it, and his eyes flash over white, and
and the lightning.
he gets a lightning shock
Okay.
for 2d8.
And they have to make a dexterity.
This is a dex, yeah,
Okay.
for half, or otherwise he takes 11.
Okay, no problem. So-
11's not good enough, so he takes all of it.
Okay, yeah. So he takes the whole lot on that front. Excellent. Okay. So yeah.
And then
another-
Vesser will shove the blade out of him.
Yeah, so that one's reeling back from the lightning hit, and looking more worse for wear than he was expecting from just taking someone on in their bed on that front, and then round to Bigby.
Okay, so I've just blocked this thing with my stuff, and I just say out loud, "Well, looks like number 4 is my lucky number."
Certainly saved you on that one.
I jump out of the bed and I go over to my component pouch over here. And what are the components to this spell? So
Yeah, the Bigby's like, hang on.
Wait.
Hold on a moment.
It's like Fallout,
Let me
where you
just
can
look
go
at
inside,
that.
you go inside his
I
bag and look
technically-
for everything, and the guy just stops and lets him do it.
all right, here we go. From my component pouch, I pull out a snake and a honeycomb. So like just a piece of honeycomb, and I put the honeycomb in the snake's mouth. I'm like, hold on a second. I turn around and I just take the snake. I pull back on the tail, and the mouth just goes, and the tongue goes out, and I assume like some kind of weird magical stuff comes out of it. And then, as this happens, like I imagine it's like a cloud of gas or something around him. I just say, all right, I suggest that you stop what you're doing, drop your arms, and tell me who you work for. Do not resist me.
Okay.
As I cast suggestion on him.
Okay. What is he need? A wisdom saving throw?
Get it up. Yes, wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Oh yeah, no.
Ooh, that didn't
Yeah, this
do it.
guy. Literally, you see his eyes just go wide for a moment as it dawns on him, and he suddenly thinks, "What am I doing?"
Drop
here?
his weapons, don't resist me, stop what he's doing.
Yeah, he'll follow through on all that on his turn on that front. That's no problem. But yeah, you think it worked straight off the bat on that front. Excellent. Anything you're going to do with your familiar?
Yeah, I was about to say it is my familiar's turn next. Is the door behind him open or closed?
No, they seem to have shut the doors, seeing as they're trying
That's
to...
excellent. Is the window open or closed? Or it is spring, so
Yeah, it depends what you would have done going to bed, I guess. That would be the only...
how about I roll a d4? If it's 3 or 4, we'll say I slept with the window open.
Sure.
Cool.
Sounds good.
I didn't sleep with the window open, so my familiar is just gonna. It can't open a window, let's be honest. So I'm just gonna.
No, it's a little
Actually,
beyond
on my turn after casting suggestion, would I have been able to use a free action to open the window?
that. You're doing a hell of a lot on your...
Yeah, I know.
your
That's why I'm
turn,
asking.
So
this.
yeah, no, yeah, not this turn. Not this turn.
All right, that's fair enough. Then I can't really he can't really do anything, so he's just gonna hang out by the window and wait for me to open it.
Okay, no problem.
Like, peck in the window.
Right, Vessa, your turn.
Vesser, he glances at his sword, which is near his bed, but instead he reaches around his neck and he grabs Kord's holy symbol, and he casts Toll the Dead on that guy,
Okay. That's
which will
another-
do a d12 since he has been attacked.
So it's a wisdom save again, isn't it? On that one, yes.
Another wisdom save, yep.
And this guy fails, yeah.
He takes 10 necrotic damage.
Wow, okay. Yeah, and he starts clutching his head on that front, and yeah, he's looking. That one's looking really rough already on that front. Actually, you two, yeah, both you and Sigurd seem to be doing pretty well against these guys in your room on that front, straight off.
And then he'll. Can I grab my sword?
Yeah, you can grab the.
Like, I'm still laying in bed, but I I reach over, I grab my sword, and I bring it back over in front of me.
Yeah.
This is the first time that I've used Storm Omen in a fight too.
It's gonna have its moment, hopefully.
Mm.
Okay. Sigurd, yeah, you can see Vesser's fighting the other one off, and you're still in combat with the all one. What do you do?
So I'll reach down and grab the other dagger out my boot, because I probably would have tucked all my stuff away under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll lunge out at the guy in front of me again, and then I'll lunge out at him again with my offhand.
16. That one does.
So that's 3 damage plus 8. I haven't got an offhand dagger for some reason. So it's 3 damage plus 8, so it's 11.
You get the sneak attack because you're on your own in attack. What was the?
Because I'm a
Swashbuckler. He does get it.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm just because it's not within
That's
5
11.
feet. So yeah. So this one, the one in front of you, Sigurd, is like barely holding on. So yeah, he's very, very, very close to death. Okay, back round to Rita in pitch black darkness. What would you like to do?
Cast Shock and Grasp on this guy, and that'll be with advantage because I can see him and he can't see me.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely hit.
And then she's gonna move back a bit and I guess try to hide within the darkness, if that makes sense.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Try and stay as still as possible and as silent as possible.
As possible in the thing. Yeah. I mean, he will try and swipe at you as you're moving back, but he's not gonna.
He can't. Shock and Grasp makes them lose their reaction.
That's right. You're absolutely right. He cannot. Thank you on that one. Yep. Cool. Okay. So that's all done on that front. I've got to note that number down. Okay. And round to Briggs.
Okay, so I'd like to grapple him.
Okay, yep, so it's strength versus
Strength or acrobatics?
six, yep. This guy's got either on that front. He does well, but not well enough. So yeah, you do manage to grapple him.
So strength and then the bonus action bites thing that I have.
I think you hit it.
Like juggler,
I
like.
think you did it. Yeah, no problem. You bite down on this guy again, and he takes all that damage. Well done.
And then I'm gonna quote Rorschach. I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me.
Get these guys to start panicking on that front. Right, so we'll do the combat with the assassins, and then we'll just quickly do Big B at the end of this. So, Briggs, the one with you, he's just going to try and stab away rather than trying to break the strength. I don't think he would feel he would have any luck on that front. So he gets disadvantage on his attack, or is he still normal in this case? I can't remember.
I'm not sure how grappling works.
Sorry, what are you trying to do?
The assassin is trying to attack while still grappled.
That doesn't do
rules
anything.
combat grappling.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't affect him whatsoever. The only thing that affects him is if he tries to move. He can still attack him normally.
Okay, so there's nothing else. So a 14 to hit. I'm not sure that's enough.
This is.
Okay, yeah. So he tries, but has no luck. Right, Rita, your one. Let's see if how.
Does he try and attack the darkness?
He's going to try and swipe out in the darkness. Let's see how perceptive he is. No, he's bumbling around in the dark. Not sure what's going on that front.
Does he move from in front of the door?
No.
Oh.
He would be have enough around him to think about that on that front. The one in front of Sigurd will attack. 10. I'm assuming no luck on that front. And then the one with Vessa. Right.
Ooh.
The only one that crits on that front.
I need to do a Constitution.
Constitution save. Yeah. See how you do.
Oof.
No.
So that's 10. That's 13.
23 in total.
Yeah, 23 in total.
Oh, Jesus.
I have to use my Stone's Endurance or otherwise I'm down. So I'm taking a D12, using my reaction.
Yeah.
I have rolled shit on these every single time I've tried to use it too,
No,
so...
not tonight.
4.
Plus
That-
your con.
Plus my con, so then that's 6. So that's, what? That's 17? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Um,
I have 2 hit points.
Hey.
okay, well, you're up. Up is up on that front.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
The bastard wouldn't have critted, I would have used my Chord's Rebuke on him and I would have killed him.
yeah, no,
Butthole.
crit's a crit on that front. So yeah, okay, right, okay, Bigby, yeah. So the one in front of you, yeah, he starts to drop his weapons on that front, and he says, yeah. So the Raven sends his regards. And he sort of, calmly saying to you as you. as you've diffused the situation with this one.
Okay, and he's dropped all his weapons, right?
He's dropping his weapons, yeah.
Okay. Do you happen to have any rope on you?
He says, sorry pal, no, it's not one of those things, not really needed it for this gig. It wasn't really a thing, so...
Oh, okay. Can you tie yourself up with that bedsheet over there?
Yeah, sure, I'll start that ball rolling on that front. We'll see how...
I'll help you on my turn.
Oh, man. You're a star.
No, I'm pretty cool.
Okay, and it is actually your turn, Bigby, anyway, after that.
Yeah, so I'm taking the bed sheets and I'm just like, he hasn't got any weapons on him. I told him not to resist me, and I'm just wrapping like not the duvet, but the blankets. I'm just
The top sheet.
the top sheet. I'm just like a towel, like making a long thing, and I'm like doing a nice knot. And then if I can do it in this turn, then I'll also take like the bedding and do the same, but with his ankles. And I just basically just tuck him down in the corner on the floor.
Yeah, you can definitely start doing all of that. I think it'll take pretty much your round to get to that point.
That would be
it's only
super fast to do that in 6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 seconds to do everything. It would be a
The
lot.
fastest tie-in knots ever.
Ever.
I'm just
But
there. I'm like, so tell me a bit more about the Raven. Do you know like his specific name or anything? Or
does he know that? That's a good question.
I mean, what are you like his apprentices, or do you just hire you? Or
Yeah,
what?
no, he talks about just being hired. It was good. It was fairly good coin. But he said,
who do you work for? Like, what's your organization called?
They're it just says there's some mercenary company. It's not a
Oh,
name
what are
you
you?
would recognize.
Centurum, Black Network, those kind of
No,
fellows?
they're nothing on that level. They're
right.
Ask
They-
me
they
about
work
it
for
later. I know some stuff about
What
mercenaries.
kind of weapons did he have for his like a nice sword?
yeah. He had a short sword and what looks to be like a little pouch of poison to go along with it.
Ooh.
On that front. But yeah, that's as far as you get on your turn. What about your familiar? Is that
He's
still
just gonna
holding
do
same?
He's just gonna use the help action on me in case I need to do anything next round.
Sure, no problem at all. And then back round to Vessa. So yeah, this guy's taken a large chunk of your health out of you, but you're still standing.
Yeah, I imagine this guy runs me through, and in his assassin experience, he probably thinks that this should have killed me, and it should have. But since I'm a badass, which is
You're still
in
up,
the
yeah.
Stone's Endurance description that I'm a badass, I grab his wrist and I hold the sword there, and then I take Storm's Omen and I do the exact same thing to him. But since Storm Omen is way, way, way longer,
Yes.
it just going through him up to the hill.
Okay, roll good.
Unless I miss this attack. Here's hoping I don't. That'd be stupid. Are you I rolled.
Oh, dude, sorry, buddy. Yeah, no, it's not quite Storm Omen's moment yet on that front, and yeah, it doesn't quite come off. So you're still locked in combat. Oh, it went bad on that front. Where's the thing?
Hopefully, I get good rolls now then, because Conrad just
Okay,
get
sorry,
that
I'm back. I rolled a 2 and I'm mad.
That's
I'm
all right.
really
That's
mad.
okay. It's not quite a
Super
critical, but it's enough for the song anyway.
Ah.
Oh.
As a free action, Vesh is gonna say, Sigurd, help. in a very Neo Matrix-esque way.
And yeah, speaking of that, Sigurd, round to your turn.
Okay, so 13.
13 does not hit. No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's got these are armored guys on that front. Ah,
Right.
Whoa, that does. And
That
7 plus 3 on that front. Okay.
That's 5.
And you got to double the sneak attack damage.
Oh, yeah.
10.
A 10 on the sneak attack, and that is
Just
enough to
20.
kill. That is enough to kill your
I
one.
stab
Well
him
done.
up through his what's that? What's this called? Like
His chin.
Under
the
his
chin,
yeah,
throat
yeah,
area.
Yeah, straight into
It's
the
like the
brain.
end of Hot Fuzz. Like that guy gets the steeple through his chin.
and I'll run over and try my best to sort of like get between these two.
Okay. You can make your. Oh no, you can't make your second attack. You can't be in between because of the space.
I know, but-
thing.
It's a
That's
visual.
just kind of what I was. You know what I'm trying to do. That's all.
Yeah. No, you're trying to intercede on that front. No, that's fair enough. Okay, back round to Rita.
I'm going to try something which is absolutely going to backfire, but try it anyway.
Go for it.
So the cloud of darkness kind of recedes, and what the assassin sees is Rita kind of sort of kneeling on the bed, and the markings that go down her arms, legs, and tail kind of glow with a sort of hypnotic light, and her eyes are glowing as well. And then she speaks, and her voice has kind of a magical quality to it.
Yeah, like a deep resonant
As she,
tone.
as she suggests to him that he should put down his weapons, also any coin he's carrying, and just lay down on the floor.
Fair enough. Okay, so
So that's
another
a
suggestion.
DC 15.
Wisdom save. Okay. He fails as well. So
Nice.
That was closer than I'd like.
on that one, yeah. He's following your suggestion, as you say. He starts to, as Bigby's room had gone quiet, it seems the Rita is pulling the same trick off in her room. But yeah, he's literally starting to lay down his bits and taking that into account. So well done. Anything else you want to do? You can move or.
Gonna use a bonus action to regain some sorcery points.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Briggs, round to you. You're still locked, grappled with the guy, the assassin that's on you.
Yeah. So reckless attack bites.
Wow, that's
Yeah, that's
unusual. So no, yeah, that doesn't come off.
Oh, 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still grappling him, right?
Yes, you're still.
Yeah,
grappling him.
that doesn't stop. It just means that you can't attack him with a two-handed weapon. You can do it one-handed though.
Yeah, but that's fine. I'm using my
Cool.
Your
bite,
bite.
so it's fine. No, I'd like to like shimmy him over towards the window here.
Yep, you can. You can definitely move in that way. Yep, no problem.
Oh, what floor are we on, by the way?
That's a good question. You are actually on the ground floor. This is not a 2-floor.
Oh well, then that would.
That's just figured.
You can still throw him out the window if you want. Yeah,
Probably
sure.
will hurt him. He'll just probably get away as well.
Yeah, but you would know that you're on the ground floor. Yeah.
Take him out the door.
What's
No.
Briggs doing? Yeah.
Well,
same you are?
I've already used my action, right? So.
Yes. Yeah. All right. You can't do your second bite.
Well, it seems
You're not
weird
raging.
to do like
I thought
two
you do it
bites.
raging, right?
Oh.
I'm not raging, but
Yeah.
I'm raging now.
Oh.
Yeah, do what you do. Yeah.
I will rage.
Okay, yeah, so as you start going berserk on this guy, he starts to panic a bit and he's trying to, literally trying to get, take another stab at you again, and just, has no luck at all on that
it
front.
hits because it's an advantage because I did it recklessly.
Yep. You thank you. Yep. No,
At least it's half damage.
Yeah. And then Constitution save on top. So. Yeah. So you make the save. So okay. So somewhere in between on that front.
So it's 4 damage. So... Okay.
Okay. Right. Now the one on you two is. It's going to be panicked as the other guy turns up. So yeah, it will be. And he's going to try and attack you, Sigurd, and take a short sword attack. It's 15 to hit.
Oh, he just hits.
Okay,
just hits by 2. That's not just hits, is it?
it's not quite that bad, but yeah. So you take the 4, but the poison advantage on the con save.
What's wrong with my con saves? Shit.
Yeah. Not going right on that one. So yeah, you do take the.
For someone who's proficient in poisoning.
Not having the best luck against this particular poison. The other 2 assassins. What would you like to do? A Big B? He's still following your orders to finish getting tied up, or he's just being passive?
Oh yeah, I'm just expecting him to help me tie him up, basically.
Yeah,
like, make it
he
really
will do
easy
on that one. And Rita, you're following something along the same lines, or are you?
Yeah, I've got some ropes, so I'll tie him up once he's finished emptying his pockets and putting all his weapons and stuff on the
he starts
ground.
pouring all of his gold out and bits and bobs on that front. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. And you can start tying him up for the first round. That's no problem. And then it's literally round to Big B's turn.
Okay, so is this now when I finish tying him up?
If you want to continue, you've only bound his hands at the moment. But yeah, if you wanted to finish it off, you could get it done in the rest of this turn. Yes.
I use my action to finish doing that, but at the same time, I'm going to try some deception.
Okay.
Because technically, he's not charmed. He's just being very nice to me because I told him to not resist me.
Yes. Yeah.
So I still imagine if I'm going to try and trick him, I've got to this is just normal. So
I think you probably get advantage on it, but that's personally. But
all right. So basically, I just ask him what do you think your boss wants to do here? Because I'm not sure if you know. I mean, we're pretty high value. I mean, you don't seem very effective. You just seem pretty shit, to be honest. I would have expected more to be sent after me. So your boss really mustn't like you. What do you think is his endgame here?
I don't know, matey. He just would just get paid the gold to come do the job. You must all have pissed him off a bit. He certainly was worth paying 15 each for all of you.
Oh, really? For only 15?
Wow.
Mate, you got ripped off. I mean, you come all the way from Waterdeep, I assume, and everything, right?
No. We're not from that far. We're not from off. We've been hired from here.
Oh, you live in the town, all right.
Yeah. Well, they're local. Well, yeah, we're local lads.
Ah, cool.
Local farm assassins.
Well, last I heard, the Raven was acting in Waterdeep, so this has been unusual.
Just the money comes, mate. We go where the money says.
So did he come here and meet you in person, or did he send a letter? Or
this is a pretty long conversation you're having.
Yeah, you start that ball rolling.
A long 6 seconds.
All right, well, I finished tying him up either way.
Yeah.
So tell me about your childhood.
You've got 8 hours of suggestion, so I think you'll be fine. Still gonna keep the help action from your familiar, just in case.
Just in case if anything happens, basically.
No problem. Vessa, round to you. So you and Sigurd across this guy that's causing you guys the grief.
Yeah, Vesser sees this guy lash out at Sigurd, and so at the same time, he is going to cut the guy's arm off.
Are you though? 8 damage.
Yeah, well, it is enough to kill him. So that's yes, you do. You slice the arm off the guy, and he's starting to bleed out on the ground in front of you guys. So well done, well done.
Vesser will kind of roll out of bed, and he'll go over here, and he'll grab his shield along with his sword. and he'll say, "Come on, we're probably not the only ones being attacked." And then 1, 2. He opens this door.
Okay. 1 sec.
Come on, use your spacebar. Come on, Con.
He
Walk
does-
you through it. Come on.
Do we know where everyone's rooms are?
Yeah, you know from your group anyway. Yeah, you do know Rita, Briggs, and Bigby's rooms are. Yes, you know they're the ones. You were the furthest ones down.
Okay, he can only get up to there, but he does have his shield now, so his AC is 12 instead of 10. But I mean, he's using his shield hand to still hold his guts inside of him.
Yeah. And
As he's there, and I guess he'll listen for commotion to hear if anybody else is in trouble.
yeah. So make a perception check, see how much you're picking up of what's going on in these rooms. 19, yeah. So the one with the most commotion would be Briggs's room. You can hear a lot coming from there. You hear chatting coming from Rita and Bigby's rooms.
Do I hear what they're chatting about?
Yeah, it's a little bit here and there, but yeah, you're picking up bits of it on that front. But yeah, it's they don't seem to be in as much going on with them on that front. It seems like they've got their bit in order. Okay, Sigurd, your turn. So yeah, Vesser's started out of the room. The two in your room are down.
Okay, so... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. What was I? Here-ish. So... I suppose he'll say to Vesser, "Who's in trouble?"
Can I respond or no?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can have been speaking. That's fine. Yeah.
I'll say, "It sounds like one's on Briggs."
Oh, look at that. Now we got nifty 30 feet of movement.
Hey.
Look at you, buddy.
I'll open the door and see these guys and just immediately...
Yeah, you see him literally. Briggs has got this guy grappled. They're literally fighting at this point. So yeah, you've free
have
action on the
advantage
door.
here?
Yes,
Like
you still
open
do. Yeah.
shit attack. Cool, I'll do that then. Oh, that's
I'm gonna
disadvantage.
say, this is not what it looks like.
Yeah. You definitely hit. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you've left that guy literally on death's door.
That's okay, I got another one.
18
Nice.
does hit as well. Yeah. So yeah, even amongst the grapple, yeah,
Oh,
you
hang on,
literally
that's only
find
1 damage.
The gripple.
Yeah, the gripple.
it's only 1.
Yeah,
still,
only
still
1.
enough. So yeah.
Yes!
Yep. So you did
I
pull it
stole
off.
his kill.
We did it.
And I'll go, "Are you okay?"
You little dwarf, you.
Oh.
You have to think there's like blood and viscera and all this gnarly shit.
Oh, yeah,
Briggs
I'm
now.
covered in
Gnawing
blood,
on
I
the guy.
I'm like,
He's also half shifted, which we still have not talked to him about at all.
No, we just sort of just taking it
It
as like...
has-
left it alone.
It has been 3 months we have not spoken to him about this.
It's his whole thing. Like, why? Why care?
Yeah, let people be themselves.
Let him be him. Okay, guys, well done. Yeah, so you're yeah, I think there's no nothing else going on at the moment. These two are fairly passive, so yeah, you can move around as you need to. You're out of initiative as this is going on, but
Yeah,
what would you
I'm
like to do?
casting Cure Wounds level 2 on myself.
Yep, fair enough.
What time of day? Well, we could just short rest. You don't have to
Are you
cast.
kidding
it yet.
me? 12.
We could, comrade. We could just short rest.
Well, I mean, this. What time is it, James?
Yeah. What time?
Yeah,
is it?
you're not entirely sure, but it'll be the the late hours of the night on that front.
Okay, so I mean,
Just just short rest. Like you don't have to.
he's still doing it.
Oh,
We already
fine.
did. I called it. I ruled it. Vesser will go to Rita's door and he'll kind of pound on it and say,
He yells out, "Come in!"
and he'll come in and he sees what, this guy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see him on the floor, on his front. I'm kind of sitting on his back, hog tying him.
I like we both just went to Rita, knowing we're right outside, like, big piece of room. Like, oh, fuck that guy. This is good.
Well, I mean, you were here. I thought maybe you'd go to his room.
No,
went
no,
to the-
I came-
went to the
came
room
down.
closest to me.
Yeah.
You hit
I mean,
one
I was
pitch,
just thinking, like, oh,
chatting
Briggs
away.
will sort that out. That's fine.
So Vesser will say, "Are you okay? Are you hurt?"
Yeah, just waiting for someone with better weapons than me to finish this guy off.
Well, if he's incapacitated, we might need answers, so why don't we arrest him instead?
I mean,
We'll
we
take-
could do that.
We are going to do that. And then Vesser steps out to go to go
Out of the map.
yeah, to go to Bigby's room, and he'll pound on the door and say,
Actually, could I have just ran up to the door and then like
Oh,
kicked
yeah,
it
you
in
probably do
already?
that
Just to
first.
see
Yeah,
if-
yeah, you absolutely could have done. Yeah, Briggs would be first. Yeah, but again, you see,
I'm probably still here.
you see the assassin being, well and truly tied up, and Bigby's calmly dealing with it as.
Oh, hey Briggs. So they're sent by the Raven. They're local, and they only got paid 15 gold for each. So they're pretty shit.
I mean, like, Briggs didn't really earn his gold today, really, did he? He's not really protecting you very well.
I mean, okay,
Well,
so I see like a pile of blood and blood in his mouth. So I'm just like, oh, you had one too. All right.
You can let him off.
While they're doing this, can Vesser just like stalk out of the room and with his sword and shield in hand, and nod to Sigurd to come with him and head downstairs?
Yeah, you are on the downstairs.
This is the ground floor.
Oh,
This is
sorry.
the ground floor. There's a few more bedrooms this way. You can go into those if you wish.
Hello?
Well, I don't want. Oh, sorry, I didn't see this up here. He would actually go
That's all right.
to the.
Sigurd's room. Yeah, that's completely the one you went into was an empty guest room.
You would go in here looking for the owner of the place.
Yeah,
Oh
the
man,
front,
imagine what would have happened if we'd had prostitutes in here.
Would have been awesome.
Would have been a lot more fun, probably.
Yeah.
Can I
Or
roll
the
a check on
prostitutes
Raven,
were the
by way?
assassins.
Yeah,
to
I
be
think
fair,
that's
I
the
did
guy
tell
who
the
went
assassin not to resist me.
out. So, there we are.
there you go. So that room was empty, Sigurd. No one in the front. It's all quiet. Quiet out the front at the moment. You can make a perception check, Vesta. See if you notice anything. You're enough to actually pick up that maybe a few of the bits by the bar are slightly out of place. A couple of them seem to be knocked down, but yeah, you've not seen anything.
Might be where they came from.
Vesser will run over. Oh, hang on. Let's see if I can do this. No. Oh wait, hang on. I did it.
Just pick your token up.
We're not in term. We're not in like initiative order anymore. You can just walk over that.
Hey, look. He did it.
There you go.
I only did it once. I still fucked up.
Slow.
Is there anybody behind?
Yeah,
the
you
bar?
do. You see you see a body behind the bar. So the blood's spilled across the floor of looks like the proprietor.
Can I do a heal check or something to find
You
out
can do a
if he's
medicine
okay?
check. Yep. See how you're doing.
Oh really? That's terrible. I have a +8.
Yeah, it's not the worst in the world. It's well enough to know that he's definitely gone. It's beyond your help on that one. Sigurd, you've dived in the room down here, and he does find another bedroom and another body of an older woman that you guys hadn't met.
Jesus.
Literally dead in her bed.
Crimes.
Okay, well, I searched my guy's pockets for like any gold or anything he has. Was it he dropped a short sword, right?
Yeah,
Or-
he's definitely dropped a short sword on that front. He has 9 gold pieces and 8 copper pieces on him.
Okay.
Would mine have the same then?
Your one, hold on, will have.
Oh, we had different ones. Is this a new thing that you've got?
Yeah, I'm using the random table for it a little bit. Your one has 3 gold pieces and 1 silver piece on him. On that one. So yeah, a little less on that front.
Okay. Briggs, pick
Can
up
I
this
roll
guy
some
up.
kind of- Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Everyone search corpses. Let's just get this done with. Then
Yeah, that's
have
what
the same weapons on them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
I'll
they all
search
had
my
short
corpse.
swords. Sorry.
Oh yes,
And each of
Didn't you
them
say they
had some poison on them as well. Correct.
that's what I want. I want those
I'm gonna
poisons.
take one of the short swords.
So each one had 3 doses of poison on them. So it's a poison that does 1d6 extra.
Ooh.
if you use it on a weapon on that front. Anyone else?
Can I? Yeah.
Did my natural 20 get any?
Yeah,
super
you'll be
awesome
getting more than anyone else on that one. So hold on. See what these loot tables are going to show. Oh, it's going to take a while to load.
I'm guessing that doesn't only last like probably like an hour or something, or.
I would assume so. Yeah.
It's kept in a vial, so it's one of those things you'd have to dip it and probably use it within an hour or something like that.
But did we?
Sigurd, sorry, you get a small pouch from one of them containing 4 crystals in it of varying sizes and hues. They look like they might have a bit more value to them.
If we were in Skyrim, I know they would be stuff to recharge my weapons.
Yep. Well, when that mod comes for D&D, we'll be there for you. And
they don't have any sort of like identifying like markings or any sort of like notes of
no. I mean,
contract or anything like that.
I did shout out to Briggs like, "Oh yeah, local boys."
Yeah.
By the way, can I roll a check on the Raven? Because I know some mercenaries and stuff and blah blah blah.
The Raven, you guys know that's the guy that was trying to beat you guys into the mine, or have some of his guys do that. He's also the guy that hired the wizard that you fought at the end of the mine. So you're already well aware of the name on that front. On that one, as to this local group, you might know. You might have heard that there was a company working out this way, Briggs. That's certainly possible, but they're certainly not of any level on that front.
All I'm taking is marketing opportunities right here. Like, there's a power point now here. Like, they could use a mercenary company over here.
All right. Well, anyway, James, did we get a long rest in? Like, seriously, what kind of time of day is it? Is it like just about to
be sunrise? You said just late night, so I'm guessing it's still like technically the same day for us.
Yeah, it's like really late in the night. It's like 2-3 in the morning, something like that is what I'm thinking at the moment.
Okay, well, I guess we should still get some like town guards in here. Like,
I mean, that's what Vesser was going to do after he was done searching.
I mean, we got two hostages. We might as well just take these guys to like the woman.
We have 2 prisoners.
Yeah, 2 hostages, exactly.
Prisoners.
Were there any other bodies in the main room?
There was the professor's one he found on that one, and then the old woman in the other.
Vesser would report that the proprietor has been slain.
Breacher's gonna search them under the pretext of seeing if she can help them in any way.
Vesser will let you know that it is far beyond that. He's gone.
Does anyone have foremast? Does anyone have foremast energy?
No,
I do, yeah.
Sigurd's gonna get changed.
Can you just go outside and shout, "Guards, guards, murder, murder"?
Well, Vesser's not dramatic like that. He would just run out and like go and find the nearest.
I mean, that's just gonna be quicker. There might be like patrols.
In the meantime, can I take like a dagger and try to mutilate a corpse in such a way that it isn't clear that like he has bite marks on him?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you
like join the dots.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you can definitely do a bit of that. You've got on that one. And when Vesser's out, Rita, that would be your only opportunity to do what you want to try and do.
To rob.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, he's dead, so it isn't really stealing.
You don't know who else owns this place. He might have a family.
It's just finding before anyone else does.
No, fair enough. They didn't take his money from what you can see, but there seems to be about 35 gold pieces on him and about 25 silver.
To be fair, Rita really needs money this campaign.
Oh, she does. Absolutely.
We're all getting money. She's not getting money.
I mean, I figured that Rita would just get hired by Bigby to be a second bodyguard.
I mean...
She's not a bodyguard.
Yeah, I don't think she would do that. I would have asked.
She's hurting for cash. She's stealing.
Yeah, but, like, she's not loyal like Briggs is.
It's like, would you like to hang around me for some cash?
So, Vesser, he sheaths his sword. He's not running with the sword out anymore, but he still has his shield up and his bloodied up undershirt.
Yeah,
He's wearing.
you see two guards. You see the torches that are that roam the town at night, and you do. They do run up to you and see the state of you when you call, and they come running back with you.
Yeah, so he brings them
no
back,
problem.
explaining along the way what happened.
Yeah, absolutely, you do. And Vesta returns, a few minutes later with the guards, and they start to take in what's going on, and one of them calls the other ones to start going out and rousing more. And over the next 20 minutes to half hour, more of these people turn up and are starting to look at this scenario. It's also about half an hour later that the woman Jarathra enters, looking slightly more bleary-eyed than the last time you saw her. So she's obviously been roused.
Can we say that we short rested during this and spent some hit die?
Yeah, we can say it was about an hour. That's fair. Yeah.
Okay, because I can make a DC 15 medicine check on everybody who's spending hit die, and if I roll well enough, then you don't have to roll for it. You just get your max back. Unless Briggs just wants to fucking roll and not let me help him because I took a feat for it.
Briggs.
That's fine.
God damn it, Briggs.
I mean, you could get a D12 back, but I mean, you roll is fine.
I
Briggs
get
just-
15 back instead of 6.
Do your medicine check. Come on. I want my stuff.
DC
Alright, so-
15.
All right,
Yo.
Sigurd gets it.
Nice.
Rita gets it.
Nice.
I get it.
Big B wasn't hurt, I don't think.
I didn't get hurt at all, no.
I mean, I only needed 4, but it's still nice.
But do you want help, Briggs, or no?
I've already rolled. I'm not gonna.
All right,
He's just
fine.
licking his own
So
wounds.
you're owning it. All right, fine. And then tell you what, for me.
For me.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can use that on me. If not, I'm doing it anyway.
It doesn't say you can't use it on the other.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it would be specific if it didn't. So, cool. Yeah. So some of the guards have been, obviously dealing with the two that you did actually haul together, and they're being held in the main room on that front. And more of the guards turn up with Jarathra a little later on. Obviously, he's looking tired and bleary-eyed, and she says, "I wasn't expecting to see you all so soon. Can you fill me in?"
A few local boys apparently were hired to kill us. You recognize these fellas? They say they're well. This guy says he's local. I'm not sure where the other fellow.
Yeah, I mean, she literally starts to rip off the masks and everything else, or you probably already have. And she says, "Yeah, I recognise one of them. Yeah, his family are a bit of a low-life group round here." And she sort of nods in his direction, but I guess the family didn't know, might not have realised how deep you were into this sort of thing. But he just spits in her general direction. a
Well,
little bit.
anyway, I've got him under. I'm not sure what Rita has the other guy on, but I've got
That's
this
a
guy
suggestion.
under. Yeah, you've got a suggestion as. All right, yeah, we both got these guys under suggestion for the next 8 hours. So, as long as I'm here and I ask the questions, anything you'll want to know, you'll probably get a truthful answer out of.
And if you want to know for sure, I can always cast Zone of Truth. I do have that prepared.
Well, thank you very much to all of you. But she will take you up on that, Vesa, as well, just to make sure.
Okay.
So it's not every day they have that extra.
Oh, I tell him.
Actually.
I tell my guy, don't resist this truth spell.
So, if they're okay with that, he will cast Zone of Truth.
Okay,
Where's
you do.
the zone of truth?
Yeah, and then they both.
And when
willingly
it's
fail.
done, he'll say, "You have 10 minutes."
And she does. She basically just interrogates them as to the whereabouts of the rest of the group, how many there are, any info they can find on the employer, and it basically all comes out as you already know, to a degree on that front. They were paid money, but not vast amounts to do it. It was obviously they were told it was an easy hit.
Am I in the zone of truth at the moment?
I mean, I walked out of the zone of truth.
Yeah. So do
Vesser would absolutely notice who stayed or who left the zone of truth.
Make
Am
a,
I
make
in
a
the zone of
perception check
truth?
to see who does and doesn't.
If I'm in the zone of truth, I would immediately blurt out.
Oh, look.
That's the woman from my vision. That's the woman from my vision. That's the woman from my vision.
You don't
Just
have to
immediately.
say it.
It's just in his head. He's got to blurt it out.
He thinks that Zone of Truth is actually more than it is, and
He's heard rumors.
he
of
feels
Zone
like
of
he's
Truth.
compelled.
He's never once casted the spell himself.
The Zone
And
of
I'll,
Truth compels you. The Zone of Truth compels you.
And I'll randomly say like I get sexually aroused by catnip.
I thought you were a dog. I thought you were
But you're a dog.
kind of thing. Like,
Maybe that's what
That's
it
what
is.
it's going to be.
Yeah, it's a
That's
very
what-
weird, awkward 10 minutes that passes
Yeah.
as she gets the information out of it. But she
then
basically
I'll
figures out
slowly
there
walk
are a
down
few
the-
more of this group, and she does. Now knowing where they are, she will start to rally some guys to go and grab the rest of them.
And with that, guys, I gotta cut out of here.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
our timing wasn't going to be too bad. Thank you,
Yeah, no,
Conrad.
that
Thank you for
wasn't bad
joining.
at all. I will probably still be available via Discord if you have any questions about what Vesser would do in a situation or what you want to do. Otherwise, James, if you want to role play the conversation with Darathra, like via that way we can or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll probably pick it up on the. We'll say it happened, and I'll fill you in ready for next time, which will be 2 weeks' time. So one shot time next time.
One shot. Okay. Later, guys. Thanks.
Yep.
See
Thank you,
ya.
Conrad.
See ya.
Cheers. All right. Yeah. So the rest of you, you continue on. Obviously, this all goes down, and then Darathra will start heading up and says, if you guys can meet in the morning after things, but you can rest here
Well,
for the rest of the...
Would Vesser have prompted her there, considering that Bigby was going, that's the woman from my visions, that's the woman from my visions?
that was Briggs.
Yeah, there was
sorry.
Briggs on that front. He may have said something, but overall, she's not entirely sure what you guys are babbling about on that front. It doesn't.
Yeah, we
actually
actually
makes any
talked about this
sense.
earlier, Briggs. We did. So I knew exactly all along, but I didn't tell anyone else. Like only Rita really knows other than me.
And Darathra doesn't understand what you're saying, and she's maybe you guys need to get a bit more rest, and we'll talk tomorrow on that one.
Okay.
But she seems very perplexed by
Hey,
what you're
Darathra,
trying
is
to
that
say.
dragon still around?
And she says yes, it won't be leaving until you guys do. In fact, I think it's actually going to be coming back afterwards for a couple of days.
I think maybe he's quite an old dragon, isn't he? Right?
I don't know what denotes that of dragon kind. She said
Quite big. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the older they get, the bigger they get. Maybe you should tell him to like disguise themselves as maybe just a person. I feel like with us being here, shit's kind of happening. If you know what I mean. I think it might be good to have them a bit closer inside the town.
No, I can ask the question. She's a bit perplexed by all of it, really on that
I mean, I
front.
think after this and being so open with you, you can absolutely trust us and
She's
the
not
Cloud Giant.
she's not doubting you on on that front. She just doesn't understand where all this extra stuff is coming from.
Well, look, I've been doing this for a while, and shit kind of always happens at once.
Yeah, she's she's a bit perplexed, but she will follow through, and I'll deal with what you're actually.
I
suggesting.
think we should sue for like physical and emotional damages personally.
Also, do you mind if we just go back to bed here, or do we have to go somewhere else? I know this is technically a crime scene.
Yeah, no. She says, "There's just stay out of the rooms where the murders were, and we'll post some guards here. You guys can still rest here."
We want them
Alright.
to light all the rooms.
Sorry, say again.
Weren't the murders in like all the rooms?
It was in a
Well,
few
no,
of the
but I
rooms.
mean,
Yeah,
we've
there's
got
been
3
others,
rooms
yeah.
here, and then we got these big rooms.
And there's a,
Then he was like, fair
Well,
enough.
no,
good lad.
these weren't even.
Yeah, I know. We got these 3 rooms plus this
Yeah,
big
Oh
room.
yeah, technically speaking.
Yeah, there's a few.
I'm just
there's a
going
few- there's a
back
few
the
around.
opposite room.
But yeah, you can rest the rest of the night.
Can I start?
Go ahead.
Can I start? Can I have given a business card to Ratra now that the mercenary groups are
group on
getting a
that
bit
front.
thinner?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Yeah, so you actually.
I'm sorry, that was not really.
You pull that one off, no problem. And so the rest of the evening the rest of the night passes. You can get your long rest in, and the next morning comes round without any further issue. When you do wake, there are a couple of guards still hanging around, literally in the place. And what would you like to do?
I'd like to regain all my spell slots.
Well, you can.
Yeah, I'd like to
finish your long rest.
All right, we didn't even need to do the short rest.
You're panicking, but no, it's fine.
We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, there's fire giants going on, and
and dragons flying around.
Yeah,
that's definitely true. The Vesa may have talked to you, Sigurd, about the vision that woke him on that front, whether or not how much he would have filled you in. I'm guessing he fairly trusts Sigurd on that front.
Yeah, he's not white. He's not very smart, is he?
No,
so
but he seems to trust Sigurd
tell me all about it, probably
on that one. So yeah, he apparently, from what this priest was telling him, that the fact that you guys are here has changed things for some reason on that front.
Well, maybe not yet.
Yeah, that's what Vesa was suggesting.
I mean, it's not covered in fire for a start. I mean, that's got to be a good thing.
Yes.
I mean, who knows? I mean, that might happen in like 6 months. Like, we might come back here like in a year.
Well, maybe it'll happen today, and we could fight some giants.
Vesa doesn't know. All he knows is that he was told that things are different.
But anyway, Briggs, you wanted to go to a magic shop, didn't you?
Yeah, I'd like to inquire about some kind of long-range communication devices.
That's what I asked as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I asked if there was some sort of way to buy a bird that can
do something.
Basically, home into me. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do exist. Sending stones do exist.
I know.
You have to then obviously give one to each other. Yeah, on that front. They're not cheap though. They come in at well over 1,000 gold for a pair. And yeah, that's what you find out. There was one set there.
Do they have them there?
They have one set. Yes. Yeah, they can.
Okay, can I ask them to keep them apart from me, and then I'll return soonish?
Sure.
And try to acquire them.
Yeah, make a persuasion roll. See how well you do on that one. See if they would hold them for you.
That's not bad.
You think that's gone pretty well actually. Yeah, they're pretty much we'll hold them for a while for you. Without issue.
What else magical does he have for sale? Or she?
No, that's fair enough. Hold on, let me just check my little list on that front. There's definitely healing potions still. There's still groups of those. There's the regular or the greater. There's definitely 2 of those. Without even looking at the list, I know that much.
Okay.
Sending stones. Where's the list? Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't find my little list right this second. But is there anything in particular you're thinking
Like maybe
on?
a cloak of protection?
I was thinking more on like spell scrolls or like spells or things like that.
Or a cloak of protection for me. That'd be good. I can't afford one, so.
Yeah, they're not really.
Or I don't know.
Spell. I'm going to say they're not really spell.
Finance options or like 0% interest.
Put it on layaway.
But now we'll buy
Holy Avenger, the legendary
a regular
hammer
potion of
maul.
healing.
Yep, you can. Yep, 50 gold for the old, the regular potion of healing. That's absolutely fine.
Rachel,
There is one
as well.
cloak of protection if you do want to.
How much is that?
How much is
I've
it?
got to find the price now list. Hold on.
Is it 80 gold? I doubt it.
No, I doubt it'll be 80 gold. Honestly.
Then I can't afford
No,
it.
it's 79.
Or is it 80 gold and 5 silver? Because I can afford that.
No,
It's actually 80 gold and 6 silver, unfortunately.
Ah, no.
Damn it. No, I can't. I can't find my little magic list. Sorry, guys, but it's going to be
okay.
more like 500.
It's not good.
It's not going to be.
Let's just call it 80 gold.
Yeah,
80 gold.
randomly, it's
Okay.
80.
Yeah.
Split the
Sport.
difference.
No, it's going to be 500.
Oh, when this place
1,000
gets
gold.
attacked by fire giants, we just loot this place. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
There
That's
There you go.
like
Yeah,
a good
yeah, you
idea.
come back to the apothecary and.
But yeah,
and,
Rita will buy the other potion of healing.
Yeah, 50 gold done.
Are we staying here? Oh, we're not staying here another night, are we? Shit.
Well, no, you gotta go talk to Diar for whatever her name is.
Ah, well. Maybe I was going to sneak in and get it, but never mind. Let's go.
So yeah, you guys do meet up later in the day with Durathra. Vesta obviously has a few things he has to deal with her, and from your point of view, she just asks to have a few minutes, and she talks to Vesta alone for a few minutes.
Hey, so Rita, you ever heard of the Raven?
No.
Yes,
Okay.
no, nothing more than what these guys have said.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I mean, you gave me a feather, and I think I rolled nature to see what the feather was, right?
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
I
it was
ever
just a
know
white
what type of
dove.
feather?
Yeah, it was a white dove
Was it
feather.
dove?
Yeah.
Okay, so not raven at all. All right.
No, not raven. A white feather. Yeah.
All right, worth a try.
On that one. Is there any other questions for her? I mean, Vesa seems like he's been given some directions from her, but I'm not sure how much he will share. So
Wait,
we will
wasn't
wait.
Raven the Kenku lady? It was her.
She was,
So long.
That's why she fucked off. That's exactly what it was.
Well, I'll make
the
some
bard all
promotion.
along.
I'll make
Canon.
some. I'll make some promotion for an unnamed mercenary company because it's as of yet unnamed, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And I'll give her directions to Rosie's Inn. And
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
she
You've got to
wants
come up with that
business,
name at some point.
She'll have to come there.
Fair enough. Yeah. No. I mean, yeah. She definitely, seems pleased that with what you've been saying. Have you brought up more about the fire giants things with her, or have you been a bit less about it? She still doesn't understand. What that
I'd
was
like
about.
to do it subtly, but I'm not really a subtle person, so it's like,
You were killed by fire giants.
So about
Hey.
those fire giants, right?
have you seen any fire giants around lately that are burning your whole town down to the ground
And
while
possibly
you
killing you.
stay here as the only survivor? Something like that.
No, and she's, it's a disturbing thing when you do keep bringing it up with her. But she says,
Just
"I
go
don't
very much
think
into
you're,
detail.
She's semi. Well, she thinks you're slightly crazy on that front, but no, she doesn't know anything about any of that on that front.
Actually, at this point, did I have time to clean myself, or am I still like?
No, you would have done.
Well,
Yeah, this would have been
right,
later
right.
in the day. You know, you've only got your 24 hours. So yeah, this is after sleep and wash and all the rest of it. Yeah.
Okay, because this would have been way funnier. Just when I
Yeah,
was just
well, you
going
did
in.
when you were doing the Zone of Truth. You were like that earlier in the night. That was certainly a thing. But yeah, no, you managed to clean yourselves up before you went back there on that front. But yeah, she's sort of suggesting time's up, and it's your time to be leaving and taking that giant with you. That's
I
what she's
mean,
sort
we
of
were
suggesting.
attacked in your town, though.
Yeah, she doesn't deny that, but she does think you're not the greatest of news when you, and maybe it's time for you to move on anyway. On that
I
front.
mean, we would definitely move on, but I mean, I think we deserve something after going through that. I mean, it's quite traumatizing, like waking up and having someone attack you. I mean, have you ever woken up and had someone attack you?
I have, but not like that. No, not in my town.
Exactly.
I have,
It's
actually.
terrible. I'm
But
going to be having nightmares about this.
I have often.
Yeah, it falls on deaf ears with her. I'm afraid on that front, she's not really falling for any of that sort of stuff. But yeah, she gives Vessa another nod, and yeah, sort of starts to send you guys on your way.
Well, let's go, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we've got nothing else to do here.
I mean, are we going back to the Cloud Giant?
I mean, I'm pretty sure this place is just going to get fucked over by fire giants after we leave.
Did you say that to her?
No, I'm just saying this like out of character. I mean, after we go, the giant's gone, the dragon's gone, they're just going to attack.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
I mean, we don't know that's going to happen.
No, we don't. It just feels that way. Like, I feel like we've only delayed something.
No, it'll be fine.
You know the dragon's coming back, but
The fire giant's actually going to attack Waterdeep.
We haven't got a choice to stay here anyway. We're not
No,
allowed
no, we gotta leave. I just think it's funny how things worked out.
to. Well, I guess we gotta go.
Okay, so yeah, on the horizon you can see the fire, not the fire giants. Sorry.
Oh shit!
No.
Attack! Where's my dagger?
It's gone.
Go!
No. Basically, yeah, you can see the cloud giants place on the horizon, and yeah, you see the stairs leading down again, and you can make your way back there without issue.
Do we
Right,
actually
now,
have to
Big
climb
B-
these stairs, or can we just like
Yeah,
wait
just
for
stay.
them to be
They
raised?
take us
No,
up.
you have to climb. It's not an escalator.
Ah,
Every
Damn
time
it.
on that front.
Right, Big B, are you going to be nice now to our giant friend?
I've always been nice to him. You're
I
the
mean,
guys
you
who
could
tried
try and
rooting
send him
around
out
all this.
straight away.
Wait, no, you're the one who like tried rooting around in all this stuff.
I mean, we didn't root around in anything. We just
I
took a
was just
look.
exploring the place that we are.
Exactly.
That's all.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I've been completely nice to this guy.
Yeah, let's go kill the giant. It sounded really like nice.
I didn't say kill him. I just wanted the other guys. I didn't.
They wanted to kill him. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's basically saying let's go kill the giant.
I mean, you've got a lot to learn about neutrality, Sigurd.
I'm not sitting on any fence.
Hmm.
I mean, for one, it can't be very comfortable.
Yeah, but it keeps you alert. Keeps you alert, Sigurd. That fence on your ass keeps you alert.
It's a picket fence.
Fence get the alert feet. I'll take it.
The alert feet. So you after climbing 1,000 feet in the air of stairs once more, you find yourselves at the base of the tower, and you can see Zephos inside, and he welcomes you guys back, and he assumes you're ready to move on.
Yeah, sorry about that, Zephyros.
Yeah, well, he said he would wait, so he did on that front. He looks
At least
distracted.
they didn't capture you or whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, I was totally thinking that dragon was gonna eat you or something. I don't know.
He could try.
Yeah, and he would probably succeed. Have you seen how big he is? Oh,
I mean, he looks about the same size as Zephyros, to be fair.
he's actually one side.
The tokens are the same.
Bloody dragons.
Yeah, bloody dragons.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Coming here, killing our giants.
You're welcomed back in. The stairs lift, and you're in the air, flying.
Let's go
flying
pick a
north.
fight then, I guess.
So he said it was an 18-day trip, right?
Yeah, and
So where exactly are we going?
you are heading to a place called Brimshander in the north.
Okay.
I think it's on the map already. So 1 second.
Wow. Can't really do much here.
No, it's going to be a very
These
tedious,
massive suits of armor.
tedious trip on that one. Yes, yeah, they're massive suits of metal statues, not really armor on that front.
I guess in like the meantime, like I can spend 18 days teaching Rita Arcana.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, you can absolutely do some of that as well. About 10 days in, unless anyone else has got anything else they would have been doing in this time. It's going to be 10 days skip
What?
in a moment.
What is there to do? I think Sigurd would be fucking going crazy here.
Yeah, this is
Maybe you'll ask Sephiroth about if he's got any sending stones, that sort of thing.
Ooh, that's a very good question. Let's see what
What you got in your box, Sephiroth?
What's in the
You know,
box?
I knew a Sephiroth once. He had a very long sword.
I wanted to make a similar joke, actually.
I might be able to make some spell.
He doesn't have that spell, so no apologies. He
I
can't
mean,
help
has he
you
got
in
anything
saying-
he wants to give me? I mean, we're going to help him out. You got any sort of things that can help us?
He's not got anything, or he doesn't seem to offer anything. He's just he feels like he's the taxi from A to B for this woman that's asked him to bring you guys here.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you feel like that, Sephiroth. I mean, I thought we were vibing.
How does making spell scrolls work?
That's a very good question.
Oh, I read that the other day because I was looking at the crafting stuff.
Is spell scrolls actually also in Xanathars?
Yeah, the cost of the spell scroll would be half of the normal amount that you would pay for an item.
What's the normal amount for, say, level 2 spell scroll? Because I'm just
rare
going
or
down.
uncommon.
Okay, I found. Okay, here we go. Spell scrolls costs. I'm in Xanathars. To make a second level spell scroll costs 3 days and 250 gold pieces.
Fucking hell.
So I think I'm going to make
So
it at least one.
in the book, it would be an uncommon item is 2 weeks, 200 gold pieces. So it'd be halved. It would be 100 gold pieces. So I'm not sure whether the spell scrolls thing comes into there.
There's a section in Xanathars called scribing a spell scroll.
And
that's what I'm reading on. So it says here 3 days to make a second level spell scroll.
Nice. Well, you have.
And that only costs 250 gold. So, if with your permission, I'll use those rules instead because that's actually realistic.
Yep, absolutely, you can.
Awesome.
No realism.
Anyway, what can I
I
say?
will probably
250.
hang out with the griffins on top.
Alright, James, I'm
Can you make
making.
an animal handling check, Briggs, and see how you did?
Right, James,
Yeah,
I'm making a spell scroll of invisibility for 3 days. So if I was teaching Rita, then that's 3 days less probably.
Okay, no problem. Anyone else got anything? Briggs, your animal handling check. Yeah, the griffins, the griffins don't take to you very well, and they you in the end you have to give up and leave those beasts alone.
Okay.
Not quite the one.
So I'm
I
gonna-
fail to see what Sigurd could possibly do. It's just it just sits in the middle of the circle for 18 days.
Okay. Well, Briggs,
Vressa probably finds it horrendously tedious as well. Sigurd will as well. So
Briggs, I'm giving you 36 gold for your time.
Great.
Sigurd's got the best thing ever. Briggs has. Just gets
I
going for
know.
nothing.
10 days in, Bigby, is the first time you get a sending message from someone. We'll roleplay all of that outside of here. There'll be a few back and forth over the next few days on that one, but we'll deal with that separately.
Secrets.
On that one, so Bigby gets a bit more distracted towards the end of the time, but it is literally on the 18th day of this tedious flight that you see the village or the town coming up on the hill that you know to be what you're heading towards. So 1 second.
I like to imagine, as I was getting distracted and teaching Rita, her lessons just became I would roll in the TV.
The village?
It just plays.
She would just be watching a movie.
No,
about
Bryn Shadow's one of the biggest places you've been. It's bigger than. It's the walled town, but it still counts as a town.
Shit.
On that one, so you're vastly in the north now. So let's have a quick look at the map on here on that one. So if you go into the world info, you see the Sword Coast map, but Bryn Shadow is right at the very north, past Luskan. So yeah, you've travelled a long way in 18 days, making your way here. It's at this point that Zephos begins to set the place down. He doesn't want to get too close to the village and cause scare. So he does actually plan to drop you off earlier. But yeah,
is this the last time we're gonna see you, Sephiroth, or?
He says, so far, hang on.
So far, all she's told me to do, I've done.
Okay,
but I wish
well, it's
you
been a
guys well.
blast.
Yeah, it hasn't been in any way, shape, or form. You've been.
I think,
bored out of your
I feel
minds.
like everybody's really grated on each other on this 18 days.
Oh, my
Like,
God,
everyone's,
Yeah,
everyone's getting on each other's
Everyone
tits.
wants to be down the stairs and out of that place
Yeah.
as quick as possible. Especially as you've had to stay on the lower level of that castle for 18 days. You've not had beds or proper things like that at all for the entire time.
No, there's only so much like walking out on a cloud is
Yeah,
make you feel
yeah,
like, oh wow, we're on
the
a cloud.
laps a
And
day
then,
and all the rest of it. Yeah, exactly.
the
Yeah,
18th
so-
day, you're like, it's this shit again.
The D&D taxi was a bit slow, but it has got you here vastly quicker
Actually,
than you would have done.
Did you have some dice on the 18-day trip?
In what way? Sorry, Briggs.
You want to play dice? Is that what this is?
I mean, we could have invented a role-playing game on the way.
Oh, yeah.
north.
We created,
to while away the time.
time.
Briggs built a whole thing in his mind, his own
Yeah,
mind
Onions and
palace to
Flagons.
work it out. Yeah.
I'll roll an Arcana check. Yeah,
Four.
I invented 4th edition.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Like, I was onto something at the beginning, but then no.
And Rita loved 4th edition.
Yeah.
She was really engaged, yeah.
She was pretty engaged on that front.
I think everyone should play this.
This is the
It's
one.
like
This is going to be
singing
the,
in the background like
future of the
this.
game. Brilliant on that.
Anyway,
Yes. So
let's
yeah,
get off
you
this fucking cloud.
on that front. But yeah, you're now deep in the north, and you see the large gates of the town not far ahead of you guys, and you've been walking for a couple of hours this morning to make your way here.
How cold is it?
You are unbelievably cold right now.
Alright,
Yeah.
figurine of... Alright, I'm playing this card, figurine of power, and I'm just riding my goat and just hugging it like this.
It's just for warmth
Yes.
on that front. The rest of you realise you are not geared up for this sort of weather on that front. This place is
Gotta get some winter cloaks from somewhere.
yeah, ridiculously cold.
This was
on
a
that
terrible decision.
Yeah. It's they're like,
front. Oh my
I mean,
God.
how far away are we actually from the town or city?
Yeah, no, you're only you're a mile out now, but it took you 2 hours to get to the gates from
oh my god.
from his from
But
his
how about I
town.
ride up ahead and I can like run back with cloaks and stuff?
That's up to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can try that.
Can you make sure mine's black?
I mean, no guarantees. I'm pretty sure beggars can't be choosers.
Wow.
I disagree. Beggars absolutely can.
Not begging. I mean, they're bound to have a selection. Just bear in mind what I do for a living.
Yeah, you so
big
Bigby rides
Sparky.
ahead into town.
On my goat, which looks badass.
Yep, like
Sang's all 2.0.
Yeah. You speed ahead of the group, and you're there in half the time on that front. And yeah, you can actually go to a one of the sellers around here and actually purchase a few warm weather bits of clothing, etc. It's not vast amounts of money. It's like 10, 15 gold for the whole
Alright,
lot.
I pick up all the most colourful cloaks and coats and stuff.
Yeah, all the most garish ones that seem to be.
Yeah, all the most. Yeah, I pick a nice looking black one just for me though.
Fair enough. No, you do. Yep.
That's 10 gold.
Yep, 10 gold in total. Yep.
Alright. And then I just ride back out towards the party with these cloaks.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are starting to feel the cold on that front, and it's at that point you do actually see Bigby riding back on his giant goat, he hauls up near you guys with the with this colourful arrangement of cloaks for you all that look heavy skins that he can offer.
And I would like
take
to
their
roll. I would like to roll deception.
Okay, what
What? You can't just roast.
All right, 22. So I basically just say, all right. I'm sorry, Sigurd. They didn't have any black, although I'm clearly wearing a black cloak.
Can I like I said before, can I always insight him at advantage? I never believe him.
I think you would have advantage because I'm wearing a black cloak. I wasn't
I
wearing
think
the
so.
blue.
Yeah.
That seems legit.
I
I'd say that at least deserves a perception check as well.
Like, I just think, like, he was probably wearing that before. I couldn't even know.
I just throw you a white cloak, and I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of snow around here.
To be fair, that
It's
well, like
really
samurai
not bad,
jacket, you know, like
Yeah.
I'd be,
You think he's wearing like a very dark blue or something?
yeah. My eyes are playing tricks on me in this light.
I imagined Bessa doesn't want a cloak because this is like he's very acclimatized for cold climates.
Yeah, no, he's from
Yeah.
around here, so he's actually much more suited to it than the rest of you.
But I give some kind of like Conan the Barbarian furs to Briggs, and Rita gets
Yeah, I was assuming something like that.
Rita gets a cloak which was basically worth 9 gold out of the 10 gold.
God, Bigby's so hot for Rita, for his daughter that's going to come out sooner or later.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna
can't
old
wait.
boy. This is what's going to happen. It's going to be old boy all over it.
I would sincerely hope he is.
And then you're just going to have to cut your tongue out, and then you'll never be able to do spells ever again.
I could always cast Magic Mouth.
I suppose.
Magic Mouth to cast off a spell.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So anyway, I got this white fucking robot. Let's go.
Yeah, you can make your way into town. That's no problem at all.
Oh, what's the statue, by the way?
It's like a
Does it not matter?
Well, that's a B1. Yeah, no, it's in here. So at the outer gates, you do see there's the heavy wrought iron hard beams of the gates, stone walls,
Which I completely diverted on my way there.
yeah, you just were like, oh.
They were like, "Oh, giant gate, open the gates."
The guards are there, but they're letting people to and from throw, no problem at all on that one. There is a water fountain, but obviously this time of year it's actually frozen, so it's not actually of
frozen
much
fountain.
use. The frozen fountain on that one. They question you a little bit, but not dramatic because they've already met. Big B's already been through once, and they let you in without issue into the town. What would you like to do?
Find someplace warm.
Yeah, let's find the nicest inn in town. Nice
Okay.
place.
Not the nicest.
Yeah,
Well, I imagine.
Maybe not the nicest.
Okay. What I'm assuming is that this place is and this isn't to sound offensive, but being how north it is, this is like being in Anchorage, Alaska. Like the nice place here is going to be the average place everywhere else. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting just from like where we are.
Big B's already pigeonholing the entire town. Yeah.
So when you say like, okay, let's just find any place, like we probably want the nicest place. It'll be like similar to what we used to.
Sure, make an investigation check. See how that goes for finding the better place. 13. It takes you a little while, but eventually you guys are pointed towards a place in the middle of town called Kelvin's Comfort. It's literally right in the centre of the town. But
Is this like a market or something?
there is a bit of market area place. You're actually spot on.
I think it looks more like tents than houses or something.
Yeah,
there is. You can see obviously where you've been pointed to the inn, not far past it. You can actually see the marketplace there. Yeah, there's tents and covered wagons that seem to be giving some sort of shelter against some of the cold wind, and there are people sort of huddled
Is there a
underneath
cloak shop there?
Yes, there would be more.
Oh, by
more
the way, guys, you
places
each
for
owe
them.
me 2 gold for the cloaks.
I walk away to the cloak shop.
Oh, Sigurd, you're not paying me 2 gold.
Hang on. I'm just going to go over here a minute and I'll be right back. I can't get away from you guys, can I?
Okay, Briggs, can I have 2 gold, please?
Why?
I just bought you that cloak.
Okay.
Thank you,
2 gold.
Rita.
Why?
She's going to say she has no money.
I mean, I know you have money. Can I have 2 gold? And I whisper to you, it's worth 9 gold.
Got no money. 25%.
Just give me 2 gold. It's for everyone else.
I mean, I can give you like a silver.
I know you have money. Do I have to roll an insight against that? Seriously.
No, you know she has cash. It's not.
Yeah, just give me 2 gold, please. It's worth
She
9
left it all
gold.
back at Rosie's.
Exactly. I actually did leave it all back at Rosie's.
We got money from those corpses, though. I mean, what,
Yeah,
your guy must
I
have
got
gold. My
silver.
guy.
Oh, did we? How much money do we get from the corpses? I didn't put that in my inventory.
I think it was about 9 gold. Sorry, I'd have to check back, but.
Yeah, I was mutilating a body. I don't think I actually searched it.
That's fine. Okay. Can I pick up a black cloak or
You can find
Dark
a dark
brown.
coloured. You can find a dark coloured one. Yeah,
Yeah. Can I trade in my existing cloak for it?
No, they're
Also
a
add some
dime a
discount.
dozen around here on that one. Yeah, you pay out a gold for a cloak on that front.
So I have to give 3 gold.
Thank you, Rita.
The woman serves you. She seems to be in oversized clothing, and but yeah, she's more than happy to help you on that front, especially as you're paying money for gear on that front. And you can make your way to Kelvin's Comfort. Unless there's
What's the
any other
vibe
shopping.
going on in this area anyway? Is it like do they seem like just normal, or are they like downtrodden?
Make a
Is this something
perception
happening?
check. Yeah, make a perception check.
Anyone looking at my goats?
Yeah, everyone's looking at your goat.
Nice.
Yeah, that would
I pay you the 2 gold, by the way.
Thank you.
I mean, it's quiet in the market, but then it's cold. It's ridiculous. The icy wind around here is keeping.
Doesn't look like unnaturally like people are avoiding people sort of thing.
No. More that there's just not a lot of people on the streets just to keep out of the cold.
It's just
And you
cold.
don't blame them for that.
Yeah.
Idea. It's bloody freezing on that front. So you do on
Okay.
that one. Okay, one second.
Well, I deactivate my goat, who I'm just calling goat number 1. So I'm just going to write a note of that, because that's pretty good. Goat 1.
Goat 1
Goat
is the
1.
one.
Goat Force 1.
Goat Force 1. Brilliant. I love it. Okay, yeah, so you guys make your way to Kelvin's Comfort, and you're able to push in. You see there's a couple of dwarves behind the bar with deep red hair that seem to be on duty on that front, and there seems to be a warm fire, and most of the people within the inn are literally held up round closer towards that end of the building, and as you arrive, but the old not old, but middle-aged dwarf behind the bar literally perks up with new visitors and says, new people, what can I do for you?
A round of drinks, please.
Ale or something stronger?
Ale.
Ale it is. Yep, certainly. Tessa, you help these guys, and the younger dwarf behind the bar literally starts to pour out your ales on that front. It'll only be 10 copper for the drink each.
Here, take a silver.
Outhouses.
Yeah, there's outhouses on this one. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyone looking particularly rich or wealthy?
Make a perception check on these guys. Yeah.
Well, there's a knight by there.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't pick up anything. Yeah, there is one guy that looks like he's in sort of knight armor or something, a little bit richer on that front. But that's the only thing you pick out on that front.
Okay.
Nothing more.
By the way, Josh, I did probably teach you for 15 days. So I'm not sure if you have like a tally out of the 250 that usually comes along with that. Oh, I don't actually. Well, I don't really know what you and James have sorted out. So
Well, he's getting a +1 at the moment, but yeah, if he did
Yeah.
complete all of the days, then he would get the full proficiency.
so that's 108 out of 250 right now.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
A bit of a way to go, but definitely on the right. Definitely on the right thing. But yeah, the girl behind the bar literally starts to make out your ales, and everyone else can do as they see fit in the bar.
Okay, I'll take the ales back to the table and dish them out.
Okay, yeah, you do. You start to have a couple of drinks and things on that one. Rita, are you trying to do anything, or are you were you leaving?
She's gonna wait a while and then, I guess, try and pickpocket the night guy.
Oh, fucking hell, Rita.
In the meantime, I'm trying to convince Sigurd that the red-headed barmaid has something for him, has a thing for him.
Well, Sigurd already knows she has a thing for him. He's obviously can't act on it anymore.
Fair enough. So yeah, you guys have a few rounds of.
You don't have to convince me.
I know. I'm just trying to get you to.
Like I'm really like, oh yeah, I do.
Briggs report back afterwards of what.
I know. Fuck you, Briggs. I know you're doing.
Damn it.
I'm such a good friend here.
Okay, well, I would like to go up before Rita does this pickpocketing thing.
Yeah, that'll be
ruins it all
later.
for
So
us,
yeah,
or-
you have a few couple of ales here and things like
Before
that.
Rita ruins the plot hook.
Alright, I go to the bar and I ask, okay, what nicer stuff do you have?
That's a good question. It's the Firebrand whiskey from one of the Dwarven Hell places nearby. They say is the good stuff, but it's quite strong.
How much is that?
He says, 1 gold, 5 silver a go. But it's strong stuff. It's made for us dwarves, so be careful.
Wait, 5 gold, 1 gold or 5 silver? Sorry,
1 gold, 5 silver a.
Oh, okay, so
drink,
like 1.5.
Yeah,
silver,
1.5. Yeah.
All right, I'll take 2 of those.
Okay, yeah, she says.
You laying
man.
on so thick for Rita.
And then I would like
He's not using
to.
it for Rita.
And then I would like to take those drinks and go over here.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna go over to the guy that seems to be. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze there for a moment. It was gonna be passing. Yeah, he seems to be in fairly nice-looking leather armor with a fancier cape, but he seems to be he was drinking alone, but he nods in your general direction as you make your way over, and he says, "Welcome. Can I help you?"
You look like a well-landed fellow, and I was looking for advice as a new traveller to this place.
Of course.
I was seeing you drinking alone, and I thought it'd be a crime for me to do the same. So, could I please join you?
Of course, by all means, please. Travellers are always of interest around here. But yeah, he seems very pleasant as you sit down. Basically, he basically reveals that he is a Sir Barrick, and he actually is one of the guys that hunts down some of the criminals around here. So he is one of the he describes himself as one of the pillars of the town.
Note to self: avoid you.
But he basically he pleasantly will, if he'll accept your drink if you do offer one, but you have a polite conversation with him.
So Barrack, I've pretty much just fallen out of the sky here. What would you advise me to do whilst I'm in this fair city?
Yeah, I mean he talks very enthusiastically about the town. You can really tell there's a genuine love for the place. I mean, for all its shortfalls and things like that, he he does suggest a few places to you on that front. And is there anything particular you're after finding out about in the town itself?
The
Well,
nearest
I'm
brothel,
asking,
probably.
if there are any problems in the town, like anything that needs sorting out.
Yeah, I mean he always says there's always problems with certain gangs and things like that within the town that are always causing problems on that front. But yeah, he does say there are some criminal elements that, as all towns of this size do. But
Even this far in the north, I would have thought that it would be too cold to commit a crime.
Anywhere there's civilization, there's always crime. Yeah, but he's very polite about it. But yeah, he's not against anything of what you're saying, and he's more than happy to point out any of the interesting parts of the town to you, as he describes it. He says obviously there's the town halls, etc., the marketplace, and there is an armory here. There is a place that does sell different bits. There's an emporium with different bits and bobs that you can get, more travelling gear. He seems to think you're not quite yet set up as you should be for the weather around these parts. But he obviously realises you're new to the area.
As I said, I've just fallen out of the sky.
Yeah, he does tell you about a couple of other places within town, like the Stag's Rest is another place that you can go for drinks and things like that within the town.
How reputable is that one? Because a man such as yourself, I imagine you would drink at the most reputable places, and you're here, so is this kind of the best place in town?
He says this is one of the better places in town. Yeah, it's the Gelden Stag's Rest. He says is much more common. Is kind of the way he puts it.
What would you, if you would put that as common? What would you suggest this place is?
He says, this is one of the nicer places in town for guesting.
So this is the nicest place, really.
Yeah, you definitely get
cool.
You get that vibe from him that this is you definitely hit right on the right lines for.
And I'm definitely distracting this guy.
Yeah, absolutely, you are. Yeah, you are 100%. So does Rita make her way up while Bigby is actually chatting away?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you trying to do on that one?
Just try and pick his pockets.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a try. 20. Yeah, sleight of hand. He will. I don't think he can actually make a roll that would make a difference. Yeah, no, he can't beat. He wouldn't be able to beat it on that front. So you managed to slip in.
Beat it.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have high enough.
You have minus wisdom. That's interesting.
Oh no, no, he does a +2, so he could make it. Let's see. I doubt it. No.
Yeah. I was about to say, because that's interesting if he's really that crappy and he's like a law master.
Yeah, no, I thought it was +0 for a minute, but no, he does have a +2. So no, he's not the greatest on that one. You managed to pull a small pouch from his belt. Obviously, make a perception check. See if you did see her do it or not. I suppose is the question. Not that you care, but
16.
Yeah, you did. It was completely invisible to everyone.
Even to me. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Well, you didn't beat her level.
I mean, I wouldn't have said anything, but.
No, but you didn't spot it. She's very, very good at what she did on that front. So you managed to take that little pouch off his belt on that front. You feel there's a bit of a chunk of change in there on that front. But and,
how much exactly is a chunk of change?
Well, you better check it a little later on. But there's another 43 gold pieces in there. In this pouch, so it's Rita's doing fairly well on that front. Would anyone else have been doing anything?
Yeah, once my beer is empty, I will walk over to the bar. I'll order new ones, and I'll slip the barmaid like
Sigurd's number
to try to seduce Sigurd and try to get him to do stuff.
Make a persuasion check. with advantage for the money.
With advantage.
She's
Persuasion. Okay.
14. Yeah, okay. It's not the greatest on that front. But let's see how she does.
I mean, it's 10 gold. It's pretty good.
It's not that good.
Not for her.
She slaps you.
Yeah, she's not thing. Basically, she says because of her dad is literally watching as well, and so yeah, she doesn't take you up on that.
She's more of a 52 gold woman.
Well, I'll take my gold back then.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. No, you do, but you buy another couple of rounds, and the evening passes fairly.
Oh no, I wanted to on the next round. I was going to go up to order from this guy.
Yeah.
And
he
as he's
himself
pouring
as
my
Ogden.
drinks. Yeah. Hey Ogden, I'm Sigurd. Whilst he's pouring my drinks or whatever he does, I just want to be like, I've been hearing all this stuff about giants lately. You ever heard anything about that?
Yeah, no, he's not heard anything about. Oh no, he has. Sorry, he does know. He says, yeah. The only thing I know is, what on earth happened down in Luskan? That was bad news down that way.
Luskan.
Yeah. So they say it must have been giants that attacked there a few weeks back now. But bad.
Oh really?
Bad news. Yeah.
I mean, I heard there was an attack in Nightstone.
I don't know
You hear
about that.
about
That's
that
a
place?
long way. That's a long way south from here. But I only know about what's been going down at Luskan.
Oh well, that's new information to me. That's
Whereabouts would Nightstone be on this map?
Yeah, so Nightstone would actually be lower than where Waterdeep is. So it's not quite on the coast.
Oh yeah,
but,
now that I actually look at I was like looking at the north.
No, it's
Yeah,
way down south. On that front. So yeah, no,
it is quite close to
that is
Waterdeep.
new. That is new news on that one. And Vesa is worried about his temple in Luskan as well. So
oh well, I'll immediately tell Vanessa about that then.
okay,
You should just tell Vesa.
Yeah. I tell the.
Just tell
I'll tell
Vesa
the
his
group,
body
really.
is his temple.
uh,
but yeah. So
I get back and
Vess
I'll
is
tell
seriously concerned now. Then, but in fact, he's going to be itching to want to get out of here as soon as
well,
as soon as
let's
he can.
see
for
this
the next
woman and we'll go and investigate. Right?
Yeah,
Is that okay?
definitely.
Seems like a good deal.
Seems
Wait, are we
like,
here to see a woman?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I don't know.
about?
I don't know. Like the giants took us here, didn't he?
Yeah, but okay, what
The
did he
woman
tell us to
visited.
do here?
Nope, he just dropped you off.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen here.
Oh shit, man. Well, I don't know then.
Like, we've just got to lay down. We got to just do our own thing for a while. Yeah, but
All right. Well, let's get to Luxon then.
I just asked. Well, we got to do something here first, obviously.
We're literally here to do literally nothing.
I mean, if we were going to,
You've been
if
told
we were,
nothing?
if we were here to do something in Luskan, the giant would have dropped us off in Luskan.
But that's what I mean. I mean, the giant just said, "Oh, come here. You're supposed to do something." We don't know anything about it. Giants have attacked Luxon, where Vesa wants to go.
Yeah.
Sigurd is investigating the giants, so he'll want to go.
Well, yeah, but
I mean-
otherwise,
I implore you to come with us because I hate to admit it, but we probably can't do it without Bigby's help.
I mean, we came here, we flew here. That's probably the fastest we can get here, like by traditional travel.
By traditional, traditional.
Okay, by like
means. Yeah.
I mean, otherwise it would have been an airship.
Hey,
Those do
it's fine.
exist.
I mean, Jamie
They're
knows
not
this.
common, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it took us 18 days to get here. Like, I bet it would take 18 days to get from here to Luskan.
Oh, it'd take us probably longer.
No, it'd probably
But
take
it's
you.
fucking
It'd
mile
probably
away.
take you about a week. Yeah, you think in time
Oh, that's
to
not bad.
get to Luskan from where you currently are.
Unless the giant can take us there if he's still around.
I mean, he's not still around.
No, he was-
But then I don't want to be
signing
going
off.
back on the cloud for fucking couple of days either.
Look,
that ship has sailed, or that castle has flown.
I mean, here's the thing: we were sent here for a specific reason. We've got to wait it out. I mean, if Luskan has been attacked,
I mean, it's done, I suppose.
You know, if Luskan has been attacked, then us coming there in a week isn't going to change anything.
Oh, exactly. I mean, we're not going to save it, are we?
Any news of Luskan being attacked?
Would just be there when it's like either in ruins or rebuilding. But here we still have a chance to like do something here if something happens.
Where was Nightstone in relation to Luxon? Was it south?
Way south, so even further south.
Yeah,
It was actually Does it look like it's coming up?
Well, we were in Tribor, and that was supposed to be attacked by giants, and that's like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So
Luskan is up here, and then Bryn Shandar.
From where you are now, to travel back down to Waterdeep and Nightstone would take you well over a month of travel.
Like, it doesn't make any sense for us to be like sent here by a magical giant who's supposedly getting visions from the Nether Realm.
I mean, it makes sense to me. It's lucky that Conrad isn't here, because he'd just go.
I agree. He would. I think the most you could have persuaded him would have been to wait a day.
Yeah, let's just wait a day.
Yeah, at least get prepped up for travel on that front. I mean, I can guarantee you wouldn't get much more out of him than that. He'd be wanting to set off the next day.
Well, anyway, can we just for fun? Can me and Barrick drink our firebrands?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. You can make a Constitution check and see how you do on that one.
Yeah.
Sir Barrack just, and it goes very well. Big B, you're that's strong stuff, and you can feel the numbing on the tongue. It's not good.
Anyone of interest in this place?
He does while away the hours talking through some of that with you on that front, and you guys can stay here. Maybe
people with name tags.
There's a bit that I'll fill you in. Some of that's going to become fairly obvious on that one, but you all. I'm assuming you all retire for the evening eventually. And know you're going to prep up for warm weather clothing, or would you have gone out and done a bit? Some of you done a bit of shopping in the day to get some more warm weather clothes and things like that.
No, I don't know. I bought a winter cloak, didn't I?
You did buy a winter cloak, yeah. So, but you need like heavy furs and bits for if you could. So you probably need to spend a few gold each to make yourself weathered out.
I would probably go buy some fine clothes, which are like for winter weather. On top of this like black cloak.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you spend around 15 gold-ish,
like a
bit more fancy. The rest you could get 2 gold would get you a full set on that front. So just you can definitely mark all.
I get like the equivalent to like what long johns, so they go underneath the existing clothes I got.
Yeah. So you're and the cloak.
Right. So my token doesn't have to change.
I don't think you're going bare-chested right now.
I mean, I like the aesthetics of myself, you know.
I mean, I picked my character token for this environment.
Yeah. You already knew you were coming to the north.
I mean, I'm having some furs and stuff, so.
Yeah. You can all spend a bit of gold getting that figured out.
Rita stays the same, so she's like half naked.
Oh yeah, she's already
freezing. Absolutely freezing.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of Constitution checks at that point.
She refuses to wear the cloak I gave her.
I mean, otherwise the whole begging I'm poor thing wouldn't quite work, would it?
No, that's true. You'd have to,
But no, she would have bought some winter clothes as well, because
otherwise you're dead.
Yeah.
On that front. You guys stay at this inn for the evening, so it's 2 gold a night for this place.
All right.
On that one, so you do spend that.
Jesus, I had 591 gold at the start of this session. I'm like half that right now.
You've definitely been spending. It's what wizards do. They do get through it.
All that being said, before she goes to bed, Rita would do the try a charm person on one of these people and try the whole routine again?
Yep, absolutely you can. Yeah, you can do the same on that front, and again you can get a few gold out of one of them. Yeah, I'm assuming you don't do it with Sabaric because you've got his purse on that front.
And
But
he's also got a +2 in wisdom.
okay, let's try this guy in the furs that's nearby. He's gonna try. Ooh, no, yeah, you can't. You don't pull that off with him. He crits.
Okay.
Does he know you tried that, or what? How does that work out? It just makes you more charismatic, doesn't it?
No, with charm person, it essentially the creature regards me as their friendly acquaintance, but it doesn't say anything about them knowing if they succeed on the saving throw.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, so he doesn't realise that you tried it, but yeah, you can't pull that off.
Yeah, I guess he just brushes me off.
Brushes you off on that one. Doesn't seem overly interested. So, but you did well. You got a fair bit out of one of them. Towards the end of the evening, Sabaric does realise that his purse is gone and gets a bit frustrated, but yeah, doesn't kick up a fuss with anyone because he's not realising where it's come, what's gone on that front. But yeah, he
when they assume
out
it was
a bit later.
Bigby.
I don't think so. No, because yeah, it's not. He's not sure.
Sigurd would.
Sigurd, yeah, but he's not that kind of guy on that front. But yeah, he storms out later on that evening. And yeah, you all sleep at the inn for the evening, and
I sleep with my weapons.
after the last time.
Yeah, I'm hugging my great.
But Sigurd, that was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
He hasn't forgotten.
He never forgets. And yeah, the only one that's slower to rise the next morning is Bigby, with a slightly heavy head from the from the actual.
I always talk very loud to Bigby. Like, come on in, Bigby. How do you sleep?
It was easy getting to bed, but waking up's harder.
Oh, good. Let's go get some breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, for 10 silver, you can get all the food that you want for breakfast, etc. Overall.
Is this something that I'm going to have to prestidigitation or not?
The food? No, it's not bad. It's not bad food on that front. No, it's not. It's not fancy in any way, but it's certainly not bad looking food. No. Yeah.
It was 10 silver.
Yeah. Well, 10 silver as a group.
That's
for,
one
for,
goal.
For breakfast.
Yeah, that's I was asking.
Yeah. Sorry, no, it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's a nice breakfast, but it's not. It's
like
not
2
dramatic.
silver each.
They've made it 10 silver, so you think it's cheaper, but it's not.
Yeah, it's like 1 pennies.
Okay. But yeah, breakfast comes, and you've managed to do all of that before you leave. But what would you like to do? Would you be? Oh, I thought we'd lost someone there for a second.
I don't. Yeah, I think Lewis maybe.
Ah, yeah, he has frozen up.
Yeah, I think he's reset.
Oh, yeah, let him reconnect in a moment. Yeah, I'll try and reconnect as well.
And Seb has.
Can't see Lewis yet.
Nope, me neither.
Let's try reconnecting.
What happened?
I don't know. Still can't hear Lewis yet.
No.
Oh, Josh, are you there? Can you?
Yeah.
Yep, we've got you back. Now we've just lost Seb.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked a bookmark instead of the chat button.
Ah, no, fair enough.
So
Seb, you just have to. Hopefully, he's reconnecting, and we'll be back.
What's probably happened is I've logged on, and now Seb is screwed up because I've now logged on again.
Right. I'll try reconnecting as well, see if I can get.
Well, no, I mean he's now reconnecting. So.
Okay,
there we go.
How's that?
There we go. Better. That's it. We're back. We're back.
Wait, now I can see Jamie.
Can you hear Jamie?
I mean, he's definitely here.
Jamie, can you speak?
I can't hear. I am. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you, but can
I
Seb?
can
Can you
hear
hear him?
Yes, everyone reconnect. Sorry about that.
Yeah, okay, I think.
We all back?
Can
Yeah.
anyone not hear anyone?
No,
can't
I
hear
think
anyone?
I think I'm fine now.
Okay, can
Josh,
Jamie
who can you
say
hear?
something?
I can hear everyone.
Okay.
I can hear everyone.
Okay.
I can hear everyone.
Okay, we're back.
Okay.
The fun.
Well
the fun
done,
and
Lewis.
games. Well done.
For fuck's sake.
No, I have like a bookmark directly above the chat thing, and that's what happened.
Oh, never mind. Never
And the
mind.
bookmark.
Can I start writing a letter to Rosie explaining where I am at the moment and why I'm not coming back anytime soon, probably?
Fair
and then
got
I'll-
Yep, you can. Yep.
Okay,
Split-
I got
I know
that.
you
I
can
got
send
that
mail
covered. I
from
do
here.
it every time we stop.
You're trying as well. Yep. Fair enough.
And then I'll slip in a little bit of text that says, like, let's see, it's very popular around here with all the ladies. All the ladies.
Can I roll like a nature check to see how long that would take to get to anywhere?
Yeah, then you can make an intelligence check. You know the distances. and all,
Just
so-
intelligence,
Just
okay.
intelligence. Yeah, on that one. Yeah, no, you have no problem. You know that'll be about a month to get.
Take up Briggs. It's going to take like a month to get where it's going. By the way.
Yeah, I don't care. And I'll
Alright.
go out to find a courier to...
Yeah, the inn has the couriers come by here, so that
Yeah.
you're in the right place. Always the inns is the place to send mail. So
So
yeah,
how
you
much
can-
would that be in gold?
it's a fair distance now. So you think 2 gold to get that done?
I'll give 4 gold.
Throwing your money on that one. Fair enough. And Sigurd, you're doing the same. You're trying to send a letter back.
Yeah, but I'll just give 2 gold.
Yeah, fair enough. On that one. That's no worries at all. And that goes on, and you guys can make your way out into the town, and you start having a peruse around. Vesser's getting very eager for you guys to get on the road and literally get moving towards Luskan.
Can I just ask something about Vesser?
Yeah, certainly.
He got that. This is something Lewis knows, but obviously Bigby doesn't. But he had that dream, and it seemed to me that dream was saying like, "You're needed elsewhere. Don't come back to Luskan."
Yeah.
But Vesser is still deciding to go to Luskan.
It was basically you need to come home. You need to come back to the north was what he got from it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was more
So
implying
obviously there's
that
some,
the job was
logistical-
done in where you were.
There's like some logistical confusion. Like, is the north Luskan or is the north like just the
Yeah,
north?
he's just in that throw. So whether Conrad will
doesn't know.
play it one way or the other, I don't know. But I'm
Fair enough.
assuming he's going to be wanting to push that way.
So he wants to leave like immediately.
Or getting on. He knows once you guys are prepped, he will actually want to move on that front. But it's at that point anyway that you guys notice the mood in the town changes abruptly as something seems to be amiss. Pedestrians are starting to vacate the square with great haste and disappearing into their hovels, etc., and getting out of the way. You see spear-toting guards with grim faces starting to move towards the southwest gate, and orders are being shouted across different parts of the town. You catch a brief thing that something's been spotted at the southwest gate on that one.
You were there.
You
Okay.
boy.
What's been spotted?
One of the guys says, not sure yet. Totally, we think giants. And then they're darting off with spears on that front.
I assume we follow.
You can definitely start to follow, but first things first. I need who wants to roll a d6 first.
I will begin. A 5.
5. Okay. For this section of the game, each of you get an NPC that you also role play through this whole scenario. So I'll show you your one first, which is
Each of you get what? Sorry.
An NPC.
An NPC that you will be playing along with your own character, and the aim is to decide whether how they're going to role play, and also see if you can keep them safe or bring them into the battle in any way you see fit. So we need to start working some of that out on that front. So I need to change this back to.
This is a lot. James, this is a lot of pressure for my third pint.
I can't hear anything properly.
It's okay. We're only working out the basics of it. We won't go into it too deeply because otherwise we'll play out the role playing of it before we get to the combat. It'll probably be where we stop.
I'll be interested. Who do I have?
Yes. So first things first. Your one will be Belladora.
She was that woman.
She was the woman that literally Jamie bought the cloaks from in the main town.
Even though she was in the inn all along.
And she was in the inn. Yeah.
She was standing first from inside.
She did come later in the evening. Yes, yeah. But
she overheard us saying we wanted to buy furs, and she was like, "Finally, someone in this town wants to buy furs."
We lost Jamie as well. He must have disconnected, or is he there for anyone else's view, or is he?
No, he's gone.
He's gone. Okay.
No, he's gone.
No worries. Okay, Josh, you want to roll next? If you roll a 5, you re-roll basically. 3. Okay. So your person will be Devessa Shane. I will show that. And hopefully the sheet will come through, and we'll have to edit them so you can.
Hey, she's from Waterdeep. Nice.
Yeah. So a little bit more on that one.
I wish I got her, but whatever.
Okay, seeing as Rita's from Waterdeep as well, would she recognise me at all?
Well, no, it just says that she's a daughter of someone from Waterdeep.
I would be very surprised. Is the honest.
Okay.
I thought you were from Neverwinter. That's new for me.
No, Waterdeep.
Briggs. Seb, do you want to roll a d6? See who you're gonna get. A 2. Oh, you get another guy that was in the bar. And
okay. Am I the guy that just got robbed?
No, you're the guy that fobbed off Rita in the bar on that one. So Suzal on that one, and then Jamie, do you want to roll and see who you pick?
Is there a character for Conrad to play?
Oh,
Yes,
he's the
there
son
is.
of
There is
Arthur
indeed.
December. Okay, that's cool.
Jamie, you there, or we've lost you still? Oh no, can't hear you or see you. Anyone? Is he?
He's just reconnected.
Just a black screen for me.
Ah, okay, right, yeah. So it's the same for all of you on that front.
No, I just realised, works for the Harpers, likes to lie to people. It's quite a good character.
Yeah, no, they're an interesting bunch. Like I said, I wanted to at least get to this point. It's like I was pretty sure you guys. I wasn't going to run the Fire Giants from Tri-War thing. That's
a thing in the book, isn't it?
It is. There's an option of 3. But I was like, when you're arriving the way you arrive and what things are going on,
we had dragons, so
you're changing the dynamic of what's
and also a giant there
on.
as well.
And and that on that front.
That makes sense. I mean, maybe that can just bite us in the arse later.
Yeah, most probably.
Yeah, you've certainly changed things, but by how much, who knows? Is the truth. And the honestly, I prefer this one. Is the truth of it.
I guess this one's ice giants.
might be a fair call on that front.
We're attacked by stone giants.
Actually, the fire giants followed us up here.
They were on the cloud all along.
Yeah,
he
was literally working out a surprise attack on that front.
Wait, so I've got a good solution for this, Jamie.
Yeah, can you just roll a die one way or another? Or can he hear us? Yeah.
Oh, I had caps lock on.
Wait, can any of you see Jamie? at the
Nope.
moment?
No, he's just a black screen.
He's in, but frozen to me.
Mm.
He seems
Oh,
like
he's
he
just
might be
reset. He's just
reconnecting. Ah,
Oh, Jamie, there.
you're back. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
There. I'm here.
I still can't see him.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear him?
Nope. Ah, I can see him now.
Ah, he's coming
Okay.
through.
Still
Good.
can see Jamie though.
Okay, roll again because we've already had a 2.
Is that
Yeah.
better?
Yeah. You can
okay.
roll again, Jamie. We've already had the 2.
Okay. Oops, that's a D8.
Yep. No, back to a D6.
There we go. 6.
6. Okay. You will
The
get
best one, obviously.
Here we go. You get the guy that was robbed.
Evil mustn't thrive in this world. Oh, Tyr. Cool.
All right, can you guys see everything that you need to see? Then yes, on that one, and there is one left for. There's 2 choices left actually. Oh no, sorry.
How about, just for fun, how about you show us the 2 options and we vote on who he plays?
That's a good idea.
No, I'll let him.
Fine.
Yeah, it's yeah. We've got to give him an option there on that front. But yeah, you guys are busy bustling around the main town. You're heading towards the south gates as well, I'm guessing. These people will be making their way there too on that front, and it is literally over to there. So 1 second.
I imagine we've probably met a few NPCs from like different factions.
Yeah,
probably.
You have over time on that front, on that one. So I think only Devessa is actually on the wall in the south. Who's playing Devessa?
That'd be me.
Yeah, so you see ahead of you guys, literally coming towards the main wall, 3 large ice giants and 2 large wolves are literally making their way towards the town, and they stop within a distance and literally begin trying to speak to you guys. It's rough and low, but they basically start to ask. Hold on.
Rough and low, no
Rough
pressure,
and low.
James.
Yeah. Well, luckily, I have a voice thing for that.
Hey, look at this guy, Samuel L. Jackson over there.
Yeah, that's one of
He was down there.
one of the choices that.
Yeah, it does look like, yeah.
It also
have
kind of
Will
looks
Smith.
like the Lycan, the Wolfman.
I was about to say, we had Will Smith in the last campaign, now we have Samuel L. Jackson.
You're literally collecting on that front.
When do we get Lawrence Fishburne?
Worst case, like, I gotta figure out the actor, but he looks like the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Hold on, I'll get the actor.
Oh,
You know, the
yeah,
guy-
I know what you mean.
He's like right in the beginning of the film, but he wasn't like that big of a character.
Yeah, no, I know who you mean. He was also the teacher in Spartacus, that TV show.
Ah,
If any of you watched that.
no. Oh, he has a weird name.
Yeah.
Digimon Honsao. Oh, yeah, I think he looks actually a lot like him. I'll put him in the chat.
Just bring in your tokens because you're all coming down along with the rest of your NPCs.
But it's something to say that only the black characters are like based off actors.
Something wrong there on that front. So I'm going to say, yeah, the rest of you and your NPCs are making your way down towards the south gate, but you're you're a few rounds off. So only Devessa is anywhere near hearing what's actually going on. But basically, you hear.
Surrender, Artist Simba, or die.
Surrender who? Sorry, you cut out a bit.
Surrender, Artist Simba, or die.
And they stand there waiting patiently for a moment for someone to respond.
Does Devessa know?
Never.
Called artist.
No, not at all.
Am I there?
Never heard that name. The rest of
Can,
you do hear that shouted across, and it's a booming voice that's being heard for a long period, and basically
1 hour with all of his items, and you live.
Can Baldora or Sir Barrick roll to see if they know who that is?
They can't roll for it. None of them know. The only
They
one
don't
that,
know.
the only one that
I know
does.
who it is.
Yeah, you're the
I
only
know who it
one
is.
on that front that does know. So it's really what would he do in that form? But they start waiting patiently for anything. But you guys all make it to the wall and see all this going on in that time.
Okay. Oh, okay, they're right at the top. I'm like scrolling down of the journal to see like all these characters.
Yeah, they're all being moved into position.
Can somebody
Oh,
move
Jamie's
this?
gone again.
Oh, Artist Climate. This bloke's dad. Alright.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And he's also a pretty big character in other stories, I think.
Yeah, they've used that name before, or that character before for other things, but no one apart from your character knows that name. So I don't know if he would come forward or not. That's up to you and playing that NPC or anything. But the giants basically just start waiting for a while. But you can ask questions. You can
He'll
shout
say,
out.
Artist Simber hasn't been seen in these parts for years. Yes, this is how he sounds like.
We know he is here.
I'm not saying that to the giants, I'm saying that to all the rest of us.
Ah, okay. So he's literally being, So you guys, this guy obviously comes forward saying that. But what would you like to do?
Cyric, I know he's your father, but if he's here and you know he is here, maybe now would be a good time to tell us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no
He's
one
my
no
father.
one knows that at all.
Oh shit, we all need that, fuck. I mean, I don't know if he's your father or not. Sorry, I read the thing. I didn't know if that was like shared information.
No, she doesn't know. That this is the first time any of you have heard that name.
But as Beldora is a person who, like, she appears a homeless waif, and she must know everybody in town. Like,
She's
well.
definitely well connected on that front. Yeah.
Is there any kind of, because we don't have character sheets, but is there any kind of like role to see if like she would
You
know?
do have
or...
character sheets, but yeah, I need to.
Okay, I can only
need
see
to make
bio
them
and
editable for you. So you've got
Alright.
Belladora. Hold on, let's
Alright.
make that for Big B. So you should be now get her character sheet.
All right. Oh, cool. She has a hand crossbow. She is good to go.
Devessa, that would be for Rita. So that should give you her sheet. Okay. And Briggs, you have
Okay.
him. Okay.
Oh,
Wow, she has more. She has
dagger.
more languages than I do. Damn.
And Jamie, your one was Sabarak. Okay.
Well, he sucks. Damn.
They are the idea. They're not the main.
No.
Kill the
I mean,
giants
mine
kind of
only
guys.
has
No,
list-
but
The more of
Are
these
they
people you
supposed-
save, the better things you can do later. Is what it is. The more that he survived this encounter.
the thing is that
the
he's
more
supposed to
info
be
you
a cleric and he has no spells at all.
He claims to be one on that one. Okay,
Is,
Sigurd,
I
you'll have
think-
access to his sheet as well now.
I think Josh's character is supposed to be the leader of the town.
She's the town speaker, but
Yeah,
not.
Okay,
no,
so
that's-
like,
she's
what are
certainly-
Ulgric?
Certainly the one to be talking with the giants, unless...
What are Ulgric and Markham supposed to be? Because we haven't seen their kind of ideals
kind of
and
sheet,
things.
yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
She is a shield dwarf, lawful good. She's basically like a one of the town guards, so she takes the lead from others. There is
And
other
shield
things.
basically means she's a mountain dwarf, I think.
Yeah, I think she's a mountain
Oh,
dwarf
yeah,
on
cool.
that front. And Markham, he is... He's a man of few words, apparently. But he is one of the sheriffs of the town. So he's one of the lawful guys. So yeah, Deves is probably the voice of the town on that front. But yeah, you're all up there, and you can all interact, obviously, and your characters can interact with what's going on here.
And there are only 4 guards.
Yeah, there's only 4 that have made it up here. The rest in town haven't come to the South Gate on that front. It's about 10-15 minutes into the discussions, I guess, that you understand that there are frost giants at every gate into the village. Into the town, sorry. So there's at least 10 to 15 frost giants on the outside of this place.
Holy
This
shit.
town's
That's a lot.
screwed.
I shout out, like Bigby shouts out, like, hey, are you the leader?
Yes, I am.
I was talking to the giants, but okay.
Never mind.
No. You do. One of them does step forward. Yeah. What's Bibky doing?
Okay, so, look, that guy left a week ago.
Are you going to make a deception check on that and see whether she's going to believe you? I guess.
Okay.
$25 deception. But critted, but on that one.
Wait, what did she get, though? Because this is a skill check.
Yeah, no, she
That
got
was-
20. Yeah, she didn't beat your
Okay.
roll, but she's on that one.
He was on his way to Luskan.
Well, unfortunately,
If that's true, then you're all dead.
I mean, we're not, because we're all alive. I mean, look at us, we're talking to you. What do you mean by that?
You
That's
have,
insane.
You literally have.
you literally have moments before they'll attack because you've just told them the one thing that would make them just destroy the entire town and leave.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Devesa shouts out that he isn't here, so you've got no business with us. You should just leave.
No, they're
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come
their
on.
one thing in her sheet is that they will destroy the town if he's not supplied. So it's,
Can I?
you've only got
walk up
moments, and then that would be it. We'd have to call.
I'll say, I am from the blood of Artasimber. Can I? Will my sacrifice save this town for the glory of Torm?
Hang on, let me just check his bio on that one.
I don't know what their plan is. So.
Oh, yeah, I feel really... I feels really shitty, actually. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, does that fit with his flaws, his goals, and his bonds? I don't know. That's up to you on that.
Oh, no, I mean for, like, what Big B just did. That's kind of crappy.
Yeah, but I'm only going by what.
Yeah. I know. You gotta do what you gotta do, but that just feels shit. That's all. It's gonna seriously.
Yeah,
If it's really.
you made your choice. Yeah, they would accept if he's gonna sacrifice himself and come forward, they would be willing to see what they could do to figure that out.
Yeah, I'll step forward then and see if I can buy everybody some time.
Okay, and you do. It does actually buy a bit of time on that front. They literally, as he comes down, they grab hold of him instantly and start to drag him away from the town a little bit.
So, because that obviously expends time, would any of our NPCs
indeed
know what to do with that time?
That's up to you. You're the NPCs.
Oh, okay, so there's no like. Alright, shit. Damn it! What do we do with this time?
I've got no idea.
I mean, we know their leader is here. Like, that's
search
something.
the town, man. That's
like, well, here's the thing. Like, maybe if we take out their leader, it might work out better. So maybe if we told more guards to come down here.
Well, yeah, Duvessa would be trying to sort of marshal the town, get the sheriff to, well, sort of, I guess, barricades and make sure all the civilians are someplace safe.
Yeah. From your point of view, guys, you start hearing the screams of this guy off where they drag him to. They're basically trying to torture anything out of him they can. On that front, so there'll just be like the odd scream here and there, and what they'll actually get out of him. I suppose we have to make a constitution check to see if he can even hold back what he does know about his father, if he does.
And that's the end of my character.
And that one is dead.
It's been a glorious
instantly.
Yeah. No.
So what was it? Constitution?
Yeah, just a constitution. See how he does through the torture of it. Not great. So what does he give up?
What does he know?
That's what I can
Basically
find out on that front. Yeah, he does shout a bit more about what's going on with his father, but he doesn't know where his father is on that one.
He's just goes, Father, save me!
That's the last thing that's ever heard from that guy as he's literally just eventually just ripped apart by the giants. They're pissed at that one.
Well, how much time did that kill? Maybe if we play like how much time we had?
You had about 15 minutes.
Okay,
15 to 20 minutes, yeah.
I mean, this is Bigby, not Barrel thinking, but we know their leader is at this gate. We know there are 15 giants. What if we just went after their leader?
I mean, talking from Rita's point of view, you could probably like try and cast suggestion on the leader if that works on giants.
I mean, they just have to know common, but by anything.
I thought they were speaking to us in common or shouting out in common.
They were speaking. They were speaking.
I mean, look, here's the thing.
Broken common, but it was common.
I agree that they should understand us, but here's the problem with that. Anything can happen with that. Like, it just takes one person attacking them, or like not working, or them succeeding their save.
Well, if we talk to the sheriff or people in charge of the guards, then might be able to get them to hold off and see if it works.
Well, here's what I'm going to suggest. Like, this is just one frost. I'm thinking like if it comes to the worst, like we only have to kill one frost giant. I'm thinking.
Well, will they stop if their leader dies?
Well, I think we'll at least have a better chance then. They'll know we're kind of worth it, because like they're all around the city, but there are only 3 frost giants here.
Correct. Yeah, there's only 3 at this gate. They're a bit further off right now while they're.
I mean,
if
we make people,
this guy,
if we make people,
they'll be coming back.
If we make people retreat to the south side of town, so like this is the part we're at, and we take out these guys first, then we have all the guards down at the south, so we're only working on one group at a time. because the other giants are going to like attack the walls on their respective sides and then slowly go through to the center of town. They're not going to go to the south of town.
The downside is
giants
that
like
that will
pick up
destroy
stuff.
a lot of the town. I mean,
They
that
will,
destroy
but less people will die. Because like, where are the people right now?
Yeah, most of them are holding up in their homes. Obviously, there's a
Like
few
if we
guards
move
here and
them, to the south side of town, take all the guards and we take out these guys first, then we just go around killing all the giants. And hopefully,
Well, if we-
after their leader is dead, like they have less resolve and they just decide to leave.
But if we bring all the guards down here, then what's stopping the giants from up at the north side or any of the other sides from getting in?
But nothing. That's what I'm suggesting. Like we attack them when they're all split up.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think you're going to be able to get the guards to get their posts from other places very quickly.
I mean, I have a goat. That's what I'm thinking of doing, just riding around and rallying people.
You can, yeah, you can head off and do that one.
This town isn't that big. I'm pretty sure I can get to all the gatehouses in that time.
Yeah, you can, and they're all as you get round to each one, you see each one is dealing with the frost giants who are holding, not that far from the gates. You might be able to persuade a few of them to come.
Well, maybe if I
south.
brought, because this goat can't just carry me, like I could carry another person. Maybe if I carry like the person who's in charge of the town guard, then I can get just everybody to come to the south gate and tell them to maybe go through the town and tell people to go to the south side of
You
town.
can make a persuasion roll on the sheriff and see how you do.
Okay, who's got control of the sheriff?
I do, I think, at the moment until.
Okay, well, I just can't. I mean, if anyone else has a better plan, because
Yeah, because he thinks
it seems like these guys.
you'd have to persuade very good for him to think that that's not suicide. Because
I mean, I don't see any other choice because these guys are just going to attack all around the town otherwise.
Yeah, he thinks we just have to try and he thinks you have to hold and do what you can at this end. But you can make a persuasion to see if you can change his mind on it.
Oh, so he thinks we should just hold here. All right.
Yeah, he thinks we should be dealing with what they do. We can in this end. The guards at the others hold them off, and then we kill the leader. Is what he's thinking.
So he also agrees that killing the leader is the good.
Yeah, he thinks
idea.
cutting the head off is absolutely the way to deal with it. Yeah.
And what is this leader like right here, right now?
The giant leader.
Yeah.
No, they're still torturing that guy in this time. At the moment, but this has bought you the 15 minutes that you were talking. You're planning in this time period.
Does anyone else have any ideas?
Well, my only idea would be to try and cast suggestion on the leader and see if we can get her to call off the attack.
I think if we can engineer the situation that we can just get the leader on their own, that'd be a good idea. Because suggestion only has 30-foot range, and we're right now like 30 foot away. Could easily be over that.
And we would have to wait till she gets back.
Yeah, unless you have the sorcery option where you can do like further spells.
Distance, no.
I mean, I like the idea of getting more guards here, so like we can like focus fire.
Yeah, that's up to you guys. I mean, this is the planning phase before things actually would kick off. So we won't actually play through that. We'll stop at that point. So it's just really if there's any planning you want to have done before the battle.
Does anybody have any area of effect spells anybody can put?
I technically have a scroll of fireball, but I have to roll. I have to roll to use that, and these guys are going to have over 100 health probably. So it's not.
Yeah, but maybe they have a vulnerability to fire. They're frost giants.
That's true. There's a possibility.
I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't really run giants before, so.
Yeah, it doesn't sound exactly true, but but Vesa does have a full damage kind of spell, but then that's not even that much damage. And then these characters that we're controlling right now are basically just Gla. They just like have 0 hit points.
No,
Yeah.
they're
Well,
there for.
mine
You're one's
mine
dead
literally
already.
has 0 hit points. So yeah.
But I mean, like they have heart. Like mine only has like 18 hit points.
Oh, mine has 9.
There will be another NPC for you once Conrad rolls next week, Seb. So there is one more
Sure.
left on that front. But like I said, I'll let him roll for his one on that front.
Sure. I was hoping this would happen because I didn't want to do that voice.
You weren't committed to the voice.
You weren't committed to that character, but alas, artist Simba's son is.
Yeah, that's
has
so
passed.
shit. I was like, 25, I'll be able to get these guys to go. Yeah, easily.
Well, yeah. You definitely made him believe that he wasn't here. That's absolutely true on that one. But they're set on destroying the town if he's not.
That's terrible.
Artis Simber is a pretty cool character too.
And yeah, we just killed his son.
Yeah. You're those guys. Yeah.
Well, we didn't kill his son. His son
His son
sacrificed himself for the town. He would be
Yeah.
proud.
Fair enough.
That's true.